Welcome back, pastime viewers, to Fireside's coverage of RGL Pastime Cup number 3. I'm Shears. I'm joined by Crutch as my co-caster, and Doctor Underscore is producing, and it is playoffs day, Crutch. How are you feeling?
Oh God, cheers. It is playoffs day, isn't it?
All right. Tonight we're bringing you the number 2 versus number 3 seed semifinal. This will be Goblin Jacks versus Anime Lovers, and I think this might be the best match of the tournament, Crutch. These
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it really probably will be because, tonight we're going to be seeing them play on three maps tonight, cheers. We're going to see them on Stadium, Boutique, and also Arena. Well, of
Well,
course,
if they
we
get to that
might see
point.
them on Arena, but at the very least, we'll probably see them on Stadium and Boutique.
Yeah. Boutique. I mean, Boutique is like basically Arena, but with a few tweaks.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a best of three tonight. Now, last time we saw Anime Lovers, they were playing against Lava Spire on Stonework. Didn't we cast that? I could have thought that we did, yes?
I think that might have been. Was that us, or was that like Easy doing a secondary stream?
It might have been Easy E, and I didn't catch that stream. I'm just looking at the history here and trying to remember exactly what we did here. I swear I would have had this.
I do remember that Stoneworks game because I watched it on the Easy E stream, and the Anime Lovers went up 2 rounds against Lava Spire and then got reversed 3-0'd.
It's
So
crazy to
like
think about, actually.
I'm not sure how much of that was like Lava Spire not being like fully engaged or like Anime Lovers playing really well, but that shows that they're a threat to the top team.
I think that what I had heard from the Hop on Lava Spire crew is that they kind of felt like the Anime Lovers might have a bit of an edge because they've been playing together for a while. Like you were saying, Shears. So, I mean, I think that that's an interesting thing considering just how great Lava Spire's mechanics are and just how absolutely precise everything is that they're doing. And yeah, I mean, like every single last player on Lava Spire right now, is really kind of popping off in pugs and doing a really fantastic job. And Danmar is winning as usual, and Pulsdog is winning a lot too. And both Danmar and Pulsdog are being rated as Grand Masters right now with the new Elo system that we've developed. So it's crazy to see how things are changing now. And yeah, no, I mean, I remember when Sage J, wasn't really all that great at pastime evade. All it took was a couple of people to just kind of diss him, and then he comes on through with the fire and the spirit to make a dominant pastime roster lineup here. It seems so. Yeah, I mean that's Lava Spire, but with Anime Lovers, I mean I gotta tell you, man, like Lucy, Bluetooth, Average, and Fireball, like they've been playing together for a while, and Fireball has
In
definitely
two
been
or three
showing his
tournaments.
mechanics.
Yeah, like
Yeah, he's doing great, and everybody's doing fantastic on the team. So
this
it's
is
kind of crazy.
the third tournament this core has played together. Fireball played on my team, the Screaming Seagulls, in the Open Cup number 2, but other than that, like it's been this core 4, and you can really see that chemistry. It's really paying off for them. They're notably all these players are ranked master, and they're competing with teams that have master elites and grandmasters on them.
Yeah, because tonight we're watching Goblin Jacks in particular, which remind to remind everybody that that's got Exer, Tomato, Tom. I believe it's it's is it
It's
no that's
cringy and
it's
Cyclops
yeah, it's
guy
cringy and
filling
Cyclops.
out
I
the
know
other two
Cyclops was on
slots.
it, but I for some reason I thought that that Kibble would have been on it too, but no, he's on his own team, Smiling Imps. So we're seeing that tonight, and honestly, I'm going to be very fascinated to see if Anime Lovers can actually defeat Goblin Jacks tonight. I mean, yes, they've got Grandmasters, but also it seems like Anime Lovers seems to be the only team that's really taking rounds off of Hop on Love Spire right now. Doesn't it seem to be that way?
Yeah, I mean, quad damage took a round. Well, did they take a round?
I can give it a double check
I,
here
I'm
since
I'm
I'm on the site.
I'm also suffering from amnesia,
Yeah, I'm
caster
looking at it.
amnesia. I think they took
Right,
a
so
round
lava,
in
yeah,
their
so quad damage did
group
take
stage match.
two against Lava Spire. And then they ended up not really being able to come back on
Yeah.
Tori. They had 0 against Lava Spire. We saw that match
Okay.
together, I believe, and they didn't do too well on Tori against Lava Spire. So yeah.
Yeah. They took 2 rounds against Lava Spire on Ruin in week 1, but not been able to replicate that success so far. They're playing in the those 2 teams are currently playing in the other semifinal as we get ready to rock here. So um I think Lava Spire is going to win just based on past history, but
Hmm.
it's it's a non-zero chance for quad damage.
I
I'll
don't
give
know,
them that
man.
much.
I'm starting to really be convinced of the dominance of Lava Spire here. That's becoming like a Froyotech in my mind, and the Sage Day teams, the Danmar teams. I mean, really, it's just the Danmar teams. It feels like to me because it's like the last cup that we saw, Danmar ended up sort of winning that cup too, and he's been winning a lot of other cups before. So, and as he said himself, he very much enjoys winning. So
Hmm.
I would be very interested to see if there was an upset, but I'm really starting to believe in Lava Spire and even maybe even in Danmar as being potentially the catalyst to these kind of almost Froyotech level teams.
Hmm.
And
No,
perhaps maybe Sage J too, but it could be Danmar. Danmar's been kind of the common thread throughout a lot of these different cups recently about who's winning and who's not winning.
yeah. Well, given past history, we'll probably get to see him play pretty soon in the grand final, just after the semifinal. But for now, I want to focus a little more on these 2 teams, since I do have some fresh inside info,
Oh, you
actually.
do? Oh, well, let's hear it.
Yeah, I I rang for Goblin Jacks in a scrim against Anime Lovers last night, actually, because
Mhm.
Exer overslept from work and they couldn't find him, so they rang me, and Enemy Lovers won both the scrims pretty convincingly. We played Arena 2 and Tori. Arena 2 notably the decider in this. But I don't know, like obviously I'm just a master player. I'm not as good as Exer, who's a grandmaster. And the attitude of like Tom, Cyclops, and Cringy reflected that. They weren't taking it super seriously. They're like, oh, like, it's fine, we just don't have Exer. But I did notice a couple things about how Enemy Lovers were playing. Lucy in particular, Lucy is not playing for possession on mid at all. Lucy is like 100% dedicated to just like jump behind the mid fight and harass the demo or just like kill anybody who's an easy target. It's very
Mm.
interesting. I think,
The Kingpin or old style Crutch thing to do, huh?
well, it's
The
like,
old go behind and harass demo style, huh?
but it's not even like focused on fighting for like position on lower necessarily. That's the twist. Like the way she's approaching it is just like kill anyone you can get, abuse
Mm-hmm.
high ground, spawn camp people if
Mm-hmm.
they're not expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not even concerned with like lower. Well, she's not putting herself in a position to like pick up the ball as it spawns from lower, if that
Yep.
makes sense.
Yep. That's a
It's more of a
classic Crutch
positional
DM
play.
play style. Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, no, and I wonder if we're gonna see Cyclops guy, kind of bust out some of that DM again, and maybe a death bomb or two here or there. I mean, honestly, I want to see Cyclops kind of go into new uncharted territory perhaps in this game. If there's a time to try and do something new or to improve yourself in any way and to do it in a serious manner, a tournament is that time to do it, right? Like, so I'd love to see Cyclops guy try something a little new and different out than his typical
Mm,
death bomb and DM style that he usually does here. And
yeah.
yeah, no, but if he sticks to his roots and he sticks to what he's good at, then hopefully we see him, hit those bombs and be a good asset to his team as a DMer here. So yeah, no, and then Cringy, man, I really want to see Cringy, shine as he usually has before with like a lob when he played with Lamborghini. So I really want to see Cringy definitely get on those breakaways, get on top of those cherry picks, all that kind of stuff. And that's going to be kind of interesting to see if he can pull that off this game or not. I might pay attention to him here. I mean, I might not.
Yeah,
We'll see what I pay attention to in the end of the day. But
I mean, definitely keep an eye on like how anime lovers attempt to like control lower possession, how
yeah, it's going to
him
be
and
interesting to see
Bluetooth
how
jockey
Cringy
for
deals
that.
with that, and whether or not he gets like Exer or some other player like Cyclops to help him down at bot. It's possible.
Yeah, I know. One other thing the Goblin Jacks said as I played with them last night, just subbing in for Exer, is that I don't know, like Exer seems to be the person they rely on for a lot of defense on this Goblin Jack squad. Like
Really?
with me subbing in, there are a lot of times where all of us jumped away from goal and nobody was there to defend. But we are going live. I'll
Okay.
save my rambling for later. This is the semifinals. This is map 1 stadium of Anime Lovers versus Goblin Jacks.
Good top control from Tom right now, and also Exer. The counter jumps come on up from blue team, and then I have control of the top. The bot looks like it's in control of the red team here. And it gets to red team. Looks like Cyclops is looking for a goal there, and it's a nice, easy, quick goal from Cyclops guy.
Yeah, that's a good start for the Goblin Jacks. That's what you want to see. I noticed Cringy is on Stoic demo. I think is starting at shows he's going to stay Stoic, probably. He gets another pull. He could have scored that. I think. Going to pass it off to Tom.
Very possible.
Though. Maybe just didn't want to get splashed. People are getting really good at that these days. Cyclops guy tries to go for it, but it's going to be recovered by anime lovers.
Unfortunately, there Exer's there to defend the goal here, and Cringy's gonna look for Tom here onto the left, who's gonna look for another pass. Might get intercepted here, but looks like it's fine, good to go.
Oh, it
Exer's
hit
in the sky, but oh, it got
I've never
got a hit
seen
on the
it.
little scaffolding there. You see that?
I didn't even know that had collision. I'm not sure.
It does have collision apparently. I didn't know either, but now I know.
That's so unfortunate. Exer hitting a very clean sync bomb. Cringy
going in for it now.
feigning the death
Passing it off to
bomb.
Exer. There's not a lot of good pressure from red team, but they might find an opening here. And it
Tom
looks
gets
like
air
they
shot.
might
He's
just
just
go
going to
for
surf
it.
it in.
And with that, and then they actually ended up getting their pressure in line because it looked like everybody on blue team pretty much died to give Tom that nice opening. Blue team now taking top early. Red team not able to take top right now, but looking to go for bot. Seems like Average is going to pick up the ball and try to find a pass. Probably going to pass it all over to Fireball on the left here, probably. Nope, decides to go with Cringy instead, who's going to be in the air. Sorry, my bad. Bluetooth doing his typical pipe jump here on Stadium.
Buys
And then
so
Blue
much
Team
time
looking to
and
probably
attention.
threaten something and then DM. I'm not liking this from Blue Team now. They're going to have to reset, and if Red Team was any faster with pressure here, they'd probably be able to put the ball into a unfortunate position for Blue, but it doesn't matter now. Blue still has the ball, doing an around the world bomb, also known as a grip bomb. Cringy trying to take that ball there, not able to get it. And it looks like Average is going to go in for a dunk potentially, but the pressure is just not good enough.
Oh,
The DM there it just wasn't good enough there.
Breakaway.
There's that break. Yeah, exactly. That's the breakaway we were talking about that Cringy loves to do. And here comes Bluetooth, probably able to get the goal there, but doesn't quite seem to notice what's going on. Doesn't look at the enemy team there to know that was probably possible. Cringy going on in that for the goal, maybe, not really. Not looking for any DMing here, I see. The DMing is kind of light, but it might work. Doesn't quite go down the way they went to, and it seems like all blue is starting to kind of slowly wither away. Red is gonna have to probably try to intercept or defend here now. And they do get a steal from Cringy. Cyclops guy now looking for another pass. Giving it to Exer here, who's probably going to go in for a goal opportunity here, and it looks like it's not happening yet. DM coming up probably right now. But wow, I guess anime lovers really showed off their DM and their air shots there. They denied them. Oh my goodness.
Both of those were average. Average air shot Tom away from the goal.
That's
and
pretty
then
crazy.
Annihilates the other player, but Tom responds
Huge
on the
air
other
shot
side.
from Tomato Tom. And a big surf from Cringy coming from that Tremp, I assume. Eggs are going in for probably a goal right now. The splasher comes on out, and now everybody on red is dead. Cyclops guy, now the last guy in, trying to find something that he can do here. He's gonna have to probably go back. I don't like him trying to go for the air shot there on Bluetooth. It looks like it's probably going to be a pretty good goal as long as they could find an opening, but they couldn't. It's okay though. Fireball trying to come in and get the ball. Unfortunately, now it's still back into the hands of red team. Crutch probably looking to do a demo trimp here, I assume.
Yep.
Going down through
Into
bot,
lower.
not able to find the exact speed he needs in order to get that, but he's able to find a player, and then it looks like Eggs is going to do some dribbles and gets stolen from by Average in the right place at the right time for that dribble. And now it looks like it's possible here that red team can pick up the ball and maybe even pulse it if they can get it, but apparently they cannot get it, unfortunately. It's now back into the side of blue team, looking for a way to get started here and get the ball off to somebody and get it down the court.
They're all over Lucy on that side flank, but that gives space for Bluetooth to jump in. Narrowly defended.
There's the splash coming on out from Tomato Tom. It's anyone's ball here potentially still, but it looks like now it is going to the Goblin Jacks with Cringy up and able to do that little trimp there. That's going to secure a goal for them since everybody on the blue team was dead and they all died as they were trying to either pressure or get to the enemy team's side. It looks like red team might take the top if they counter jump this now. They are definitely indeed counter jumping it now. They have bot as well. Cringy going in for yet another breakaway here, but is going to get defended by Average, who's already there and waiting. Already knows what's going on. It's going to accidentally pull it on off over to Lucy, who's going to find a nice pass on the Bluetooth here, who unfortunately does not have a nice pipe jump though. And Average tries to go in for the goal here, but gets denied by Tomato Tom.
The possession's feeling so heavily in favor of the Goblin Jacks right now.
As of right now, that's for sure. And Exer wanted to go for it there, but kind of couldn't. And Crunchy was not really in a great place to be able to grab that ball as he was descending. Now, there's still some pretty good pressure here from Red Team. If they just wait for just a little bit longer and keep on killing, and if there's enough reinforcements here, it's very possible that they might be able to get this goal. And there's a lot of really great sinks coming on right now. And Cyclops guy is looking for Cringy, who's going to probably go in to score this, I assume. And look, there it is.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God.
The pressure was definitely good from the red team, and they definitely were able to exhaust the resources of blue team there by attrition. So,
Yeah, heavy pressure forward from the
Cyclops
blue soldiers.
guy losing bot here. Unfortunately, there was a 3-soldier bot, which was an extremely unconventional mid for all things to be said. Bluetooth's pipe jump not too good there. He's been putting it too far away from him. But it's okay. Fireball threatens the needle and finds a goal onto Goblin Jacks. Their first one in the entire set.
Yeah, that's big. You at least want to get on the board here as enemy lovers in round one, just to slow that momentum down. Even if you don't like end up winning this round, that feels good just to like not get shut out. Lucy almost getting a second goal, still threatening
Yeah, it
with
was almost a
Bluetooth here.
panacea too. You know, I'm surprised. Like, I think that Lucy needs to take some notes from Danmar and get those C-Tap panaceas going on. You know.
Cringy looking for a pass. Gonna go to
Gotta
Tom
warp
first.
your panaceas.
They baited all the defenders to that side.
That's
and X is gonna
crazy. I
water
saw
set.
that. Oh, if Exit could do an incident there, he would have been able to probably travel the entire map and maybe even get the goal there.
They're gonna have to reset instead, though. Yeah.
Yeah. A little undecided now if they're gonna be able to find. Oh, yep. That's why I was saying like if it was gonna they were gonna find a breakaway or not. But Cringy, the king of breakaway, he finds an opening but doesn't get.
To Exer.
Yeah, it was absolutely shut down by Fireball. Now Exer has it and goes to the goal, gets splashed by Average. And now it's a little bit of chaos here, a little bit of pressure coming up from all teams, all sort of DM going on, and it looks like Goblin Jacks is going to take the first round. It's a lot of distraction and a lot of pressure in DM, specifically from Goblin Jacks. So, yeah. All right, well, let's see how the mids go here for both teams.
Yeah, I wonder if anime lovers will lean in more into this like 3-soldier bottom style they've been playing, because this is what they played it against us in scrims. Yeah, here comes Lucy, just prioritizing DM and damage. Average lower, Fireball lower.
I know,
yeah.
I'm seeing the 2 soldiers lower right now. That's crazy.
It's a 4-man lower.
Oh, no.
And they come away with it.
Yeah, Cyclops is not going to be able to kill Bluetooth there, but whoa, Cringy! Oh, yoinkity splunkity, Cringy! Yoinkity splunkity!
That is... Cringy flying in on the side there, taking us all by surprise. And
that's great. Wait, will they pick one up themselves? Oh, anime lovers. Oh, he's giving it on back to somebody else, and he was trying to go for it, Fireball, but unfortunately wasn't able to quite get it there. Lucy now looking to pick it up and give it back to a player on top here. Bluetooth, pipe jump down. Looks like he's going to give it right back over to Average. He's probably going to do a sink of some kind, potentially. Oh,
Yeah.
I just found an open free goal right there. No thing necessary.
Yeah,
There you
Goblin
go.
Jacks overcommitting to the outside defense there, and Average able to jump right past them for the score.
Yep,
It's
that outside defense is risky.
Yeah, but they're kind of forced into that by Anime Lover's playstyle of that heavy DM pressure.
Mm-hmm,
So
that's
if you just
right.
set a goal, you're going to get splashed by the backboard.
Oh no, if only Fireball didn't accidentally take that dribble. Unless it was intended, of course, I don't know which. But
Oh,
that would have been a
toilet
really
bowl.
great,
No.
really great score there, but unfortunately gets splashed by Tomato Tom.
Yeah, I thought it was a toilet bowl, but that was Tom just getting that slash.
Oh, Bluetooth! No way it gets splashed by Exer!
Almost a miracle goal there by Bluetooth, but Eggs are able to save it at the last moment. Lots of pressure, but it's going to be relieved.
Here comes Exer with a huge bomb and sink. I think you should go for this, and if people are ready to DM enough, they should probably have gone for it. The DM here is still pretty good from Goblin Jacks. I'm liking it. And unfortunately, Average's splash does not work out for him, and Tomato Tom gets that goal. Let's see what happens in this next mid here, guys.
Yeah, Eggs is looking so consistent so far. I've seen him
Lucy
hit
is on the
3 or
enemy
4
team side right now,
perfect sinks.
harassing the Demo Man, just like you said.
Yeah.
It looks like the top is going a little bit towards red team, and now they've got a bot. So this is looking really good for Goblin Jacks, I feel. I don't like this outside defense at this. Oh, hold on. There's a new development here. All different kind of shots going on right now. And that was so
almost.
close. Exer definitely had that, but he second-guessed himself by turning around. If only he didn't turn around, he would have gotten that.
Yeah, he had to flick last moment and it just went off the bottom of the rim. Going back
That's
the other
right.
way is Average. It splashed
And it's
off
going
to
to
the
get
side.
launched now on over to that side of the map. You can get right back over to the blue team, and Bluetooth is going to be going in with a pipe jump here, looking for a goal of some kind. Fireball going to go in too. The DM should be coming out right now with blue team. Blue team has to be DMing them really, really well here. Has to be hitting those shots. And pick your shots
Bluetooth
well
hitting
here
2
too.
pipes. Looking for more.
Oh, I'm liking that waiting strategy from Lucy. That is a fantastic situation. Everyone's being DM'd, and all you have to do is just wait it out. You have enough health, you could definitely take like a rocket or two, you know?
Yeah, Fireball losing a 1v1 to Tom early means they're going to be down one for this mid, but Average able to come away with it upper.
Mm-hmm.
Back over to Fireball.
Fireball looks like he's gonna probably get a goal here, but unfortunately gets splashed by Cyclops across the map. Well, not across the map, but on top of mid. In fact, I think that's where he was. I think I didn't quite see exactly. And here comes Exit with a water double. Not able to find the final double due to health problems. Bluetooth now looking for some passes. Lucy going, giving it over to Average. He's probably gonna find a nice goal there. That's a great bomb, honestly.
Yeah, being able to like maintain that horizontal speed off that back wall really got Average that goal. That's so hard to defend and well earned.
Yep. Top possession was going on over to Exer and also his team. Did spawn bot though. Oh, it looks like someone's in the wolf's nest right now, or the wolf's den. Tomato Tom there was all being cornered by the blue team, but found a pass. Everybody on blue team should be getting on back, ready to defend, unless they can find a way to intercept this.
Yeah,
And
focus
I don't think
firing
it's
Tom
happening.
on that
Oh,
shell.
but here comes something. Cringy might not picking up the ball anytime soon.
Yeah. Anime Miller's able to focus fire the Goblin Jacks offense as they came in one by one. That's going to earn them an offense back the other way. Bluetooth feigning the shot. Over to Lucy out of the water.
I'm liking this from Lucy. Just go for it, Lucy. That's all you have to do. That's it. There was definitely a good amount of pressure coming in from anime lovers there. It was just enough, and that's exactly what they needed. It wasn't like the most full force pressure, I don't think, but it was definitely what was needed. Looks like Bot's going to be going over to Bluetooth here, stealing it from Cringy. And the top was kind of looking pretty strongly one-sided there for a
yeah,
sec.
there's
So
3 soldiers on top for...
oh, here comes Exit with his bomb. He's gonna push it. He's gonna push him to his limits. He's pushing himself to his limits. Ladies and gentlemen, Exit's keeping his team in the game.
Just a very clean extender bomb. Not going to risk the double, seeing there's no defenders there. Doesn't need the extra speed. Just very solid play from Exer there.
Yep. Lucy trying to find a person to probably pass to him into DM, but the DM right now is going really well, so maybe she's just going to get it herself, and she definitely is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is now 1-1. This is going to be a competitive set of maps here, Shears.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I was a little concerned there round one when Goblin Jacks went up 4-0, but looks like anime
They got a
lovers
good,
have woken up and are
and yeah,
ready to
anime
play.
lovers have a very good head on their shoulders right now. Not gonna lie.
They did play Lava Spire in their warm-up game, so maybe that's contributing.
And perhaps.
That get a little bit of their confidence back. But this was good warm-up practice, and they're showing it. Bluetooth an
Oh
opportunity,
no,
maybe.
no, he's gonna get body blocked there. Ends up penciling in the air. This is gonna be really brutal for them to find a situation where they're not gonna splash it or have it intercepted. And well, now we see that it's now on the side of red team. So difficult situation there. Oh, but Tomato
oh
Tom
my
is gonna
God.
die, and they're all dead. Do they have enough time to get it into the goal in time? They do. That was one long spawn for the Goblin Jacks, and now it's the first goal's gonna go to anime lovers here.
Yeah, that air shot from Fireball.
Whoa,
leading
3
directly
players
to a
bottom
goal.
now, anime lovers. That's interesting.
Yep. It got a little messy there, but they're able to retain possession.
Wow, the shot's coming out right now. Holy moly. Oh no, Cringy, the #1 breakawayer. Is he gonna find a way to break away or to steal it again? That's the question I always ask myself when I see Cringy going in the air. And it looks like Cyclops Guy is showing that he's also able to show up in this match too.
Yeah, I'm glad to see Cringy providing that X factor for Goblin Jacks. Feels like he's been a little quiet this tournament so far, but he's definitely showed up to play today. 1-1 here in
right
round
now,
3.
8 HP on top, and it looks like Cringy full HP trying to get the ball from Average. Average having to throw into a corner here, and it seems like Cyclops Guy wants a piece of that, but unfortunately, the Wolves Den, man. They're all around you. They're gonna shoot you no matter what.
Nobody on blue really with health to go for a bomb until Bluetooth goes and hits his reset key. Gonna elect to circle around, buy time.
Oh boy, that's a really huge ball. And oh, here comes the water sink too from Average. He's gonna go for it. And he gets it. There's nobody that can splash that in time, apparently. And that pressure was, well, actually, really, it's the position, honestly, from Goblin Jacks, which they just really didn't have a position for that.
Yeah, both teams really using the water liberally on offense, which is really interesting. I haven't seen that in competitive play before. Cringy with a breakaway.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, no way!
he puts it off the top of the
never
rim.
misses those. Oh, but the Jack Armor though from Cyclops Guy. Bluetooth wants to pick this up, and he's gonna definitely find someone to pass it to. And here comes Average with a bomb of his own. Unfortunately, it's kind of denied there just a little bit, I feel. And it seems like Average might just find an opening here with
my
Bluetooth.
God.
And wow, that is ballsy from Bluetooth. But all 3 of the players on Goblin Jacks were ready for that, and Cringy going for a death bomb, not able to get it. But I see that he probably had to go for the death bomb there, to be completely honest. Oh wow!
Oh my God.
I can't believe this if he gets this. Oh man, that would have been crazy from Bluetooth.
The team splash. Just
Yeah.
Goombaing. This
Yeah.
game is going crazy, Crutch.
Yeah, I know.
I can barely. There's a caber trade in lower, which leads to a loose ball.
I know. Oh, this is looking great for anime lovers. Like, all of them are together right now, except for the fact that one player has died, unfortunately. It's
think
time to
Average
DM
could have
everybody,
had
of
that.
course, on the blue team. And we're not going to be able to see it because nobody has really died on red team, and I think that this is probably not happening, but there are resources that have been exhausted. If Lucy wanted to there, she might have been able to go in if she knew that those resources were exhausted.
Oh, it takes an awkward
Despite
bounce
the
off
fact
the
that
fence.
no one was dead on red team.
Average waiting for an option to open up. Fireball fighting for his life on middle. Finally, but he misses the lock on. It's going a little spaghetti.
That's brutal. They are passing it back and forward a lot right now, and I am not sure what's going to happen here, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like maybe Bluetooth might just go in for something here. I don't quite know. Tomato Tom trying to get a steal there, and then Cyclops Guy going to definitely go in for it, but he misses the goal. That was almost a free goal, and this is not. This is like what? Like this is like the old goals or something. This is like not like the new ones or something like that. It's not like the one on Arena. I mean, it's
It
fixed,
is
I
now.
think, but it's not.
Yeah, these are all the goals are equivalent now, except maybe greenhouse.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, people there's just some nerves, I think, right now from both of these
That's
teams.
definitely true.
Both
I'd
of
be
these
nervous
teams
too.
know how important this round 3 is, and we're seeing play get a little kooky, get a little sloppy.
Yeah, a little silly with it. Well, Tom, if he had a good answer to that there, he might have been able to possibly get the ball into the goal. Cringy trying to look for someone to pass it off to.
Oh my God!
Oh, here
shot
comes
from
Cyclops guy, but he doesn't quite get what he needed. I think that it might have been a better idea to probably try and pass off to Exer, who was in the skybox above the goal. But you know, I mean, that could have worked too if only the pressure was quite right. And this is looking pretty good right now for anime lovers. I think that Lucy should have went for it there, honestly, but
And Exer being that defensive stalwart I talked about, able to get it over to Cringy.
Cringy always looking for a good breakaway opportunity, of course. Oh yeah, Cyclops guy. Yeah, that's those F bombs we've been talking. Oh, Exer coming in hot. Oh man, and an average splashes the goal.
Still alive? Never mind. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Going back the other way.
Yeah, okay, Bluetooth's trying to find something there. This is looking really good with Lucy. Unfortunately, she gets deleted out of the air, and Average probably has this bomb, and he does indeed. It's almost the same kind of bomb he did before. And that's going to be kind of a threat that they're going to have to start thinking about on Goblin Jacks if it ever gets to that point in the game, you know? And they've got the ball, and Average is throwing through the air. Bot looks like it's going to go down to Cringy right now, who's going to probably just get a nice, easy goal. Wait, what happened there? Did they surf Cringy? I bet you they surfed Cringy, didn't they?
I think he like tripped in and they didn't body block him or like block possession.
Alright, I see.
If you like tramp on Stoic through this lower, like you pretty much get a free goal like that if nobody like body blocks you. Cringy taking full advantage. Dangerous ball here on the Goblin Jack side, but
pressure's coming out big from anime lovers, but unfortunately 2 of them die, so now the pressure is all gone. They will have resources for defense now, unless Cringy finds that opportunity and does not find it. Fireball was right there, ready to probably either defend or splash the goal. Rather block, not defend. I mean, it's the same thing. If you're defending, if you're splashing it, or you're blocking it. It's a defense regardless.
Cyclops got forced to throw it back and just try to shoot the players swarming in from blue side.
Cringy, king of the breakaway, finding the opportunity, and here it goes. That splash is not happening. They're definitely utilizing Cringy's ability to find good breakaway opportunities now, and that's gonna really start becoming a threat for anime lovers. They might have Average, but Goblin Jacks has Cringy.
There he is, cherry picking one against.
Not
the caper jump he was looking for.
Oh no!
He's gonna die for it.
Destroyed, unfortunately. Fireball going on in here. Of course, unfortunately, he ends up flashing the ball there.
Just waiting for an opening. Cyclops guy. Lucy jumping in.
Little fight between Tom and Average for a sec. Wow. Okay. All right.
We'll recover with 4
No, that pipe jump did not work out. But Average with a sink here gets absolutely destroyed between a Tom. Wow. It wasn't a very good sink either. But I could see what the point was there.
I love how it looks when players jump up into the rocket crutch. It's just so immensely satisfying to watch.
I know, and Cringy, the king of breakaways, not able to get this time. What do you?
He just missed straight up.
That's the second time I think I've seen him miss something that I would patent to be a Cringy guaranteed goal.
Yeah, no defenders, and he just puts it high. Not something you want to see from your master elite. Still 3-3 here. 1 minute left in the round, so this next goal is critical.
Absolutely. If nobody scores this, it's going to be a stalemate. That actually might be what one of the teams might even intend on doing to try and make sure that nobody scores to get the stalemate here.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if it
40
was.
seconds left.
Mental reset might be what one of them needs.
Cringy
Oh, here
lower.
comes Cringy.
He's using it as a threat.
Very threatening Crimp. Oh,
Pass the pass,
wow,
but he
so
banks
close
it off
to
the side. It goes right back to him, though.
I
He's just gonna
know.
toss it lower and retain possession.
Cyclops had the right idea there. He just needed to not miss the goal, basically. That was pretty
15
much the
seconds on
correct
the
thing to
clock.
do. Oh, here comes Exer with his bomb.
Another
Doing yet
sink.
another sink. He's going for it,
it's
and he's
free.
got it.
Oh my
and
god.
now this round is undoubtedly going to the Goblin Jacks with... Wow,
Yeah.
just...
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Yeah, there's a little dead time in our current config. We're looking into adjust this for the future, but man, I gotta talk about how clean that bomb was from Exer.
It was so good, yeah.
I just don't. I don't think I've ever seen like a sink into a sink.
Mission
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a water bomb, man. It was a water bomb, and then it was a sink, and then into another sink. It was crazy.
Yeah, I think is that only possible because of
The water?
denying fall damage from water?
I think so, maybe. But, you know, I don't know. I'd have to ask, like, what HP was he at?
This
when
is a jumper main question for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, like what HP was he at when he descended? You know, when you got the goal. Like I don't know. I'd have to ask him.
Well, in any case, Goblin Jacks taking that critical round 3. This is on their map
Anime
pick.
Lovers is taking the top now. Absolute possession of the top with that counter jump coming from Fireball, who was counter jumping Bomb, who was early top. And now it looks like Cyclops guy here is going to get the ball. Exer trying to find an opening, can't find an opening, gets air shot, no time to throw it to anybody. Game simply doesn't let you throw the ball until a certain period of time. And then Cringy, the king of breakaways, and he gets that trimp right down through bot. I'm telling you, man, Demo Man is a powerful, powerful thing, especially Stoic and Scallop. They're extremely
Right.
powerful.
The horizontal speed you can get from that increased turning speed and ramps in the right spot, as he demonstrates yet again, is just so hard to react to on defense. Cringy demonstrating that in full. Like you're forced to throw it back and recover it, but they're giving it to Cringy again.
Oh,
Are they
they're
ready
doing
for
it,
it this
doing
time?
it again! Oh, you couldn't find it that time.
Yeah, Lucy
Someone
in
was already
position.
at the goal. They already knew what was going on. But
Tomato
Tomato
Tom
Tom
hitting
dunked
the
in the
average
goal
bomb.
there.
Yep. Doing the average.
Stealing the tricks from the book, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
The book of average. Anything but.
Cringy, another ball possession through lower.
And both of them are kind of weak here, Cyclops and Cringy. They're probably going to end up dying, and it looks like the pressure from Anime Lovers is coming out in full force now. Full force. Full force pressure. This could be very good for Anime Lovers if only they make sure they do not let Goblin Jacks get started. And it looks like they're probably going to get started now, so now the position is going now over to the Goblin Jacks, who have every resource now at their disposal.
Yeah, nothing Fireball can do there. Gets 2v1, getting shot by Tom as he passes
Yep.
off.
Yep,
And that's
by-
easy 3-0.
Yep, by doing that pressure and not keeping the pressure up and not being able to really kill anybody or take the ball there, you know, they ended up doing themselves by putting them all back onto mid and very vulnerable and ready to be, you know, killed there. So, yeah, that was definitely a death sentence there for Anime Lovers once they had not found any fruit, so to speak, from their endeavor.
Anime Lovers to cover on their side. Let's see what they can do on this offense. Got a full setup, all 4 players, and it's going to be Lucy leading the charge down this side. Up to a pipe for Blue
Oh,
2.
this is going to be a nice little...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, hold on there. Cringy might have been able to actually stop that goal there for a second.
Yeah, but the rest of the team on Anime Lovers doing a really good job, just killing all the defenders, make it really hard to Cringy to have any shot at defending.
Anime Lovers is doing a really great job at counter-jumping top and winning that. And Bot is, of course, you know, I'm not really getting a very good eye on Bot. If you've got a good eye on Bot, you know, Shears, let me know what's happening down there.
Well, it seems like Anime Lovers are like rotating between top and bottom. I don't know, like they're just optimizing to kill players and it's like working out for them.
I see.
It's less of a dedication to either spawn point as a dedication to like flank and kill players wherever they can. Wherever they can shoot people that aren't looking at them, they're going for that.
Oh, that was a weird pass to Cringy there, but it got to him eventually. And there we go.
10 seconds.
Now, Goblin Jacks running away with this 4th round here, and I think they might be about to take this first map of the series.
It's very possible.
Lots of momentum here. Only 4 rounds into.
Oh, Lucy getting Goomba'd there, I guess. Reverse Goomba'd. Oh,
Fireball.
wow, Cringy, the king of breakaways. Did he find him one? Oh, my God. Well, not quite. I guess Tomato Tom didn't find a way in, but Cringy kind of did for a second there. Got a
Fireball.
little cheeky little steal.
Fireball
Uh-oh.
hit his killbind accidentally on the
It
offense.
looks like anime lovers might be able to find a goal here. Oh no, but with no jump now from Lucy next to the fence there. This looks like it's going to be a goal potentially for the Goblin Jacks here. If only the Goblin Jacks can find the right guy at the right time, and it looks like Exer is
It's
that man.
2v4 right now.
Oh boy. This is a little dubious.
Oh, but
Here
an
he comes
amazing-
though. Oh, he misses the goal!
Wide open, no defenders, and Average whiffs that off the
Of course, he's probably
extender.
not looking at the top or the scoreboard or whatever, knowing that people are either dead or too far forward. The mini map or something along those lines. Probably didn't realize, and the nerves probably got to him that he had to go for it
Oh.
immediately. And it looks like right there, Cringy's got a death bomb.
A nasty death bomb from Cringy to close out map 1. Death bomb is, for if this is your first time watching Pastime, death bomb is when you hit your kill bind, so a pass that's locked onto you continues naturally into the goal. This removes the startup time that you have when catching the ball before you can throw it. Obviously a very risky move, as we saw earlier with Cyclops guy's attempt, but works out for Cringy there. And Goblin Jacks take Stadium map 1.
All right, we're on Boutique now. Practically like an arena, but not quite. A couple differences here and there.
Yeah, Stadium notably the Goblin Jacks pick, and Boutique is the anime lovers pick. So we'll see if they can bounce back on this map and take us to a map 3. Crutch, I do think Boutique fits anime lovers style a little more. There's a smaller play area here, which means more opportunities for anime lovers to leverage their excellent DM. So we'll see how that works out for them.
Yeah, I'm going to try and find the more.tf logs to see if there's really anything we can glean from it. I mean, most of the time, what I'm looking for on it is going to be goals and whatnot. So let's see here. Tell me to let's see if I can find.
Yeah,
See if we can find his log here.
I'm happy to talk a little bit more about this map. This map notably includes phase walls, which allow players through, but not the jack. So you can they're actually a very powerful DM tool because you can peek through and shoot a rocket and then step back forward. Well, step back and not take damage. May need to be nerfed in the future, but this is still, I think this is the first tournament Boutique's been played in, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm. It's the first
Okay.
time. Yep. All right. So here's what we got for the stats right now for the previous match here. Shears. It looks like Cringy ended up getting the most goals on his team, which was 9 goals
Oh my
out of
God.
any one of his team. And as we were saying before, Cringy, we know he's the king of the breakaway. We know that he's capable of doing these kinds of things, and we know that Cringy is really, really, really consistent with that. And he's been getting all kinds of trims. He's been kind of showing his hand now, and I think that's definitely a good thing and a huge asset to the Goblin Jacks. Average, too, coming up with 4 goals for his own team as well. Now, it's a little bit more evenly distributed on anime lovers, but regardless, Average is showing that he is a asset to the team, as we were seeing. In terms of interceptions, it looks like Average and Cringy were doing quite a lot of work. We also saw a lot of interceptions where things were, getting splashed and whatnot as well. We saw a lot of that in there too. The stats don't quite show everything there. And then when it comes to first grabs, though, Lucy actually had the most first grabs on anime lovers, and Cringy also with
That's
the exact
interesting.
same amount. 6 first grabs for both Cringy and Lucy. So, and then Bluetooth not falling too far behind with only just 1 off, 5 first grabs. So first grabs are going to those players, and it seems like we also saw a lot of steals too on bot, and also on well, mainly on bot we saw a lot of steals. I definitely was able to discern that much from that, and so that was interesting in regards to how the mids were kind of playing out. And then I also want to quickly pay attention to the sort of above stat line in terms of kills. Fireball going back to his roots, doing his killing as usual, getting 75 kills that game and 45 deaths. The DPM also going into his favor too, with 472 DPM. In terms of DTM, it looks like Average was the most untouched player on the entire game, which is interesting considering the fact that, he kind of was doing a lot of good jumps and he was doing a lot of good things for his team. So Average might have been able to potentially DM a little bit more and try to secure some more things for the team. But at the same time, we did see that Average was able to get those goals. And so, it does kind of come down to who's going to be better at aiming and getting those shots off at certain times when you're confronted in front of your goal. So, we just saw that, the Goblin Jacks were able to sort of overcome in those situations. And yeah, I think that really, we're just seeing all sorts of things happen, honestly, here. And then in terms of something that's kind of interesting here, we're seeing. I want to pay attention to this stat for not too long. The assists are coming out for Average and Cyclops Guy though, which kind of tells you that Cyclops Guy is also kind of trying to sort of fill that DM and support role because he's getting those assists in his kills, meaning that he's splashing people and he's trying to splash balls probably. And the deaths also seeming like he's trying to play very ball fist because usually when you have more deaths than you have kills, you're playing more ball centric. Okay, so with all that being said, what do you think about all this, Shears, before we go into this next map?
I was looking at the larger view of damage, and as we go live here in Boutique, enemy lovers out damaged Goblin Jacks by almost 10,000 damage in that game.
Well, here we go now on Boutique.
We'll see if they can bring that DM superiority into Boutique and maybe convert it into more goals here. It's a big brawl in lower. Average going to cover for his side, but under a lot of pressure from Cyclops Guy and Cringy. Cringy back on pipes now. It's a more pipe-friendly map.
Oh, this is looking really good right now for Cringy, but unfortunately he's going to have to probably give it on up to somebody else. Finding some way of getting it forward, but this is going to probably... Oh, this could actually go... Nope. It's going to probably... Oh, it does end up going to blue team. That's what I thought initially, that it might go over to blue team considering what happened there with the ball, so...
Oh, free goal for Tom
might get
here,
a free
perhaps.
goal here. He's nice and patient, but maybe a little too patient there with Lucy being able to splash it. Someone is right now on top of Leaf. Oh my god, it's Average. Giving off to Bluetooth, who's now going to B-hop onto that little beam there above the ball spawner and couldn't find any kind of opportunity whatsoever.
But he just
getting away
waddles
with
away
good health
with it.
too, so...
Yeah. That health back and lower.
Absolute destruction from everybody on the Goblin Jacks. They are going through in full force right now. Great pressure. And that was basically a goal there. Another situation where someone ends up accidentally just, missing the goal. That was a great situation for the Goblin Jacks.
A lot of missed goals so far here in this series. A little uncharacteristic of players at this level.
Absolutely, I'd say so.
Bluetooth missing up the pipe he wanted to shoot down, I think. And it's going to fall into Goblin Jack's possession. 90 seconds in, still no goal here in round one.
Eggs are looking for a fake out with that sink. Giving it back off to Cringy, trying to find some kind of goal there. Couldn't. Average on the floor, waiting to block it. And oh, another Jack armor there. Got another splash from Average.
Yep. Cyclops Guy going for the intercept. It's going to go. Average missing the lock-on. That means the red team's backs are turned for a second, though. And Anime Lover's going to try to take advantage of it. Can't ultimately convert, though. All right.
Oh, Cringy trying to go for something there with an insta-dead. Not quite able to do it though on 2 occasions. One with a denial, and the other one with just with the flubbing of the execution. Oh, this is looking really good for Fireball. Finding that throw out the needle option.
Fireball with 18 health. Just flying into the bare minimum you can for a rocket jump. Finishing off that play.
Yep.
And that's the first goal
Crazy.
of this round, 3 minutes in.
Huge presence from top on the Goblin Jacks here, though.
Tom dodging air shots. Eggs are gonna
that's
send it straight
insane.
in.
Not a whole lot of pressure from the Goblin Jacks, and still he went for it, though. That's crazy.
Yeah, sometimes just going straight for the goal is a good mix-up here at this level. You get so used to pass and people dribbling away that sometimes people just don't expect you to go for it.
That is brutal. Unfortunately, Exer got destroyed by Fireball and Jack armored by him. And it looks like Cyclops guy might not have any luck here getting the ball himself.
He's creating a lot of chaos, though.
He is creating a lot of chaos. I think this is it's anyone's ball at this point right now, but unfortunately now it's in the safety of Fireball's hands. Wait, no, it's not. It's not safe. When Cringy's on pipes.
And this pressure's unrelenting here from the Goblin Jacks. Exer on the top
here
wall.
comes Exer. No!
Health still so low. Tom in with the Gardener.
This is great pressure from Tomato Tom. I mean, from the Goblin Jacks here, and it's definitely going to work out for them.
Just the relentless DM from Goblin Jacks. A full minute.
Truly an odyssey. Truly an odyssey that we witnessed there.
And their perseverance pays off with a goal. Exer looking for a pass. Elects to just self-bomb it.
Oh, that air shot from
Air
Average.
shot by
Anything
Average.
but. Whoa. Okay, Tomato Tom is going to deny that and try to give it back off to his team. And I think he's going to be successful in doing exactly that. It's now been cornered, and it looks like it's going to still be in the possession of the Goblin Jacks. I don't like this from Blue Team. This pressure. But no! That was amazing from Average! If only he didn't... Oh, miss the goal! He would have had that! What a turn of events! And here comes Bluetooth. He probably should have went for the goal, but there was nobody ready to defend. I mean, to DM rather. And all this passing is so just not what they need, because Lucy was DMing and not ready to go in and DM. I mean, and to score at all. So, yeah, that was not the right set of passes for Anime Lovers.
Oh, and a beautiful.
But that was the right set of passes for Exer doing that bomb.
That horizontal and vertical speed combining to make that really hard to defend. If you're new to watching, someone asked what jack armor is in chat. Jack armor is just when the ball takes damage, the same tick it's released from your hand as you try to throw it, so it gets pushed directly back into your hands.
And there's a nice little cheeky goal from Exer. This might go into the favor of Goblin Jacks in this round. Let's see if Anime Lovers can get a good mid here. Hey, Bluetooth is not going to be able to show up to bot very well without a charge, and it looks like everybody on top is kind of getting destroyed, and that was the right thing to do, but unfortunately misses the goal. Too many misses coming out tonight.
Too many misses, too many misses.
Oh, wait! Bluetooth almost had that ball! I don't know why the ball didn't go to him. It magneted him for a little bit, but then he just didn't go to his hand. But that's okay. Lucy's got that pencil jump and is on the case. Unfortunately, Average, without that help, is not going to be able to pick up the ball and get it to the end of the court there. And that's great pressure right now from Anime Lovers. What needs to happen right now is there needs to be... Oh boy, I don't like what's going on right now for Anime Lovers' sake, but they get it anyway. Can they find someone to give it to here and make a breakaway, have a start to something? It needs to be something, ladies and gentlemen. I am not liking this. Going back into spawn and then giving it to Bluetooth? I don't know. We'll see what happens here. There's already two players who are kind of in defensive positions. One being by the goal, one that was on top. It looks like someone's going to be going on the left side. It's going to be Fireball. He's going in deep. I don't know what he's going to do here, ladies and gentlemen. When he pass off, he definitely will. The pressure's not that great right now from Blue Team. They're getting absolutely decimated by the outside defense, but someone's in from the side. He doesn't get it though. Exer splashes the goal. Ladies and gentlemen, that could have been a goal for the Anime Lovers, but Cyclops, trying to go in for it himself. Can't get it though with the splash. What a crazy play. And here comes the sink now from Average. It's getting heated now, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting hot. The GM is coming out now from Blue Team. Not too well, but that's okay. It looks like none of them on the red team were able to really jump or really splash that accurately there. So No blocking and no splashing there in that situation. A little strange considering they were all kind of underneath it, but that's just how it is. Might have also been a timing problem with rockets. So
Anime lovers hanging on for dear life in this round 1. Struggling to get it out of their zone here. Outlet pass out to Lucy. Fireball not in a position to get past
someone's
here.
cherry picking on the enemy team side, and I think it's Fireball, who is still alive but probably going to die soon. And now that the ball is
did a
going
lot of
towards the
damage
blue
to
team
Goblin
from that
Jacks.
splash, I don't know. This is looking a little dire for the anime lovers here. Oh, and he probably had that too. He probably had that goal. That's an unfortunate thing. I did see that. I think it was Fireball. Pogoing on the goal, but I would have went for it anyway if I was in that position.
Oh, it's a dangerous ball here. But Goblin Jacks will recover. Bluetooth trying to exert some pressure. Cringy defiantly ignoring him.
Oh no, Tom's gonna get mogged in there, but the outside defense now has to come back and defend, which is gonna help him because now they ended up getting that steal, the interception. And Bluetooth there is doing something on top. He's been trying this all night, and he's gonna
Finally
go for it, and that's the
finally
goal
hits
he's
that
been
pipe.
looking for.
Mission begins.
Now, that's kind of insane too, Shears, because up on top on that beam, you can take some damage up there too.
3.
Yeah, that beam will quickly kill you over time. That's why Bluetooth not hesitating, but finally gets that horizontal burst of movement speed
Whoa!
from the pipe.
That was an amazing.
Exploding.
That was an amazing jump there. Just didn't quite get the execution down with the goal here, but Bluetooth makes it all right. He's like, okay, it's all right. Don't worry, I got your back. I can rebound that, and I can score it. It's all right. You
Yeah.
deserve. We know that we deserve this goal.
Yeah, and they were down 1-4, and now they're on the verge of taking this round away from Goblin Jacks, stealing it away from their gremlin fingers. But a huge
no!
serve
Eggs are
from
going in
Exer.
deep! Oh, dang,
And
son!
Fireball
Gets
to
destroyed
defend.
by Fireball.
Clutch stop by Fireball. And that'll keep his team in the round. 15 seconds left. Bluetooth off the top beam once again.
I don't know about the pressure coming out from blue team right now, but oh
my
wow.
God!
Oh my goodness! I was unsure about the pressure there, and you can see why. I guess there's a lot of situations where you can get air shot and splash there.
Overtime.
And the position
active.
was a little
Next team to score
interesting,
will
too.
win this
Oh,
round.
oh no! Is it over? Is he gonna do a Danmar on him and wait? I don't think so.
Just gonna retain possession here, our Goblin Jacks. Very tense round 1 here on Boutique. Back up Sky, over to Exer. Tom
I'm
killing
liking the
2
pressure.
players.
I'm liking the
Fireball,
pressure, but
the
unfortunately
only player
Fireball
left.
might just find a way
What
forward.
a clutch intercept.
Oh, it's gonna be it's up in the air right now, and it seems like it's gonna go to the Goblin
If
Jacks.
Fireball doesn't intercept that there, the round ends immediately.
Yep.
What a play.
Yep, that's right. Oh, this is a little strange from Tomato Tom.
Mission begins in 30
I don't know exactly the reasoning for that one there, but it must have been something.
Mission begins.
Cringy looking for a nice little cheeky goal there, not able to find it.
Begins in 30 seconds.
Trying to hide in plain sight. Fireball, the passes are coming out right now. I'm not sure about this pressure. Only one player is DMing right now. I think that's all that's needed, and it definitely is all that's needed. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Anime Lovers versus Goblin Jacks in the first round, and they take it. Anime Lovers take it.
Bluetooth with 3 goals, I believe. Really
Mission begins. in
taking it home for this team. Lucy noticeably snake bitten that round. Had 2 goals off the rim and 1 splashed. Didn't actually score at all, but if she finds her feel for the goal, I think she'll be a heavy contributor going forward here.
Oh, this might be a good situation for Goblin Jacks if they can make sure that blue team does not get that pass off. They do not get the pass off. They put it into the corner. I don't think red team's going to be able to pressure this well enough, though, to get the ball. Let's see if there's going to be any interception. No interception from Cringy. Red
Over
team
to
now trying to do a
average.
little bit of outside defense as well as in at goal defense, too. It's going to work out for them. Here comes one more feeder in, Fireball. And it's in that corner. It's a little loose, and it's possible that it could go to anyone right now, but it looks like the red team, they know what's up. They're shooting the players. They want to take possession and keep it, but unfortunately, Bluetooth here coming on in, gets the possession of the ball and puts it all the way back into his team's hands. Going in for a jump there, and unfortunately not able to get that goal with the splash coming up from Exer. But valiant attempt from Bluetooth there to go for it. And now they're back on their side defending. Look at this. Oh, here comes Fireball.
It's free.
Oh, Fireball. Find that breakaway opportunity right there. Fireball might be trying to pick up a couple of notes from Cringy, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. What do we see here? Lucy right now above the goal.
And they pulled to that
going
side.
down, trying to get the ball, but does not get it. Ends up dying, unfortunately. And now almost everybody on blue team is dead, with Average to try and sentry on top.
Oh,
What the? What happened there? The Cyclops guy.
Bluetooth flew in for the caber seal. Easy steal off the motionless
Oh
Cyclops
no,
guy. And
I
that
have a
cost
bad
him
feeling
goal.
Cyclops might have lagged out there or something.
10 seconds.
He was just standing still for a little while. I don't know what that was all about.
Cyclops
definitely
guy
feels
is
bad.
a cycloptic individual. He could have been doing something funny.
It's a cringy moment. Oh, never mind. I thought he was going to find a breakaway, but nope, somebody was already there
He's
ready
just
to
gonna kill
defend.
the defenders instead.
Yep. Oh, Cyclops guy is not an option right now, and in these pass-to-passes, at least not an option for too long considering his low health. Everybody's getting really low health. If the blue team here is good with their position and their coordination, even with a little bit of low health, even with half health on a lot of the players here, they might be able to find an opportunity here and DM the players and get a goal. And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to try and go for, but they get splashed by Exer, who's been having so many splashes so far in Boutique.
No,
Boutique,
Lucy to
rather.
recover. I don't know how it's meant to be pronounced, to be honest. It could be one of those things where there's British and American English pronunciation.
Lucy
I don't
looking
know.
for a pass here. Oh, doesn't quite get it with that fence there. And Average, I understand the whole point and the whole premise of that there, but unfortunately that's just not the right time. They're looking for it. They're ready for it. Cyclops guy knows he's going to get destroyed. He has to give it and pass it off. And now it looks like Exer's going to go on in and give it all the way
Actually
to their
fakes
Demoman on
it.
top. Crypty's going to go in with a pipe. It's
Perfect
really
pipe
strong,
jump.
really huge, and he's going to be able to get that. And unfortunately, the blue team cannot splash that.
Mission begins
Just
in
like
10 seconds.
that's the best pipe jump I've seen so far tonight from
That was a
Cringy.
huge pipe jump.
The perfect C-tap, I think. That's just impossible to defend.
Cringy,
Here he
looking
is
for his
again,
signature
yeah.
breakaways there.
Gets tackled at the finish line, though.
Yeah, gets tackled.
I'm really mixing my sports analogies. Bluetooth
Yeah.
off the beam.
Oh, this could be pretty good for Goblin Jacks if they can hit that. Yeah, they can, I guess. Wow, alright. Oh, I do not like what's happening right now. No way!
Oh,
He's gonna go
almost.
for it too! He's not gonna get it though, unfortunately.
I mean, Fireball getting surfed, using that invincibility you gain from steals.
Yep, this
Get
reset's
surfed in
going to
the
go in
air.
the favor of Goblin Jacks, and the pressure right now from Blue Team is not going to be enough. I don't think they're going to be able to even intercept this, but they don't have to when they can just splash it like that, I guess.
Caroming around the map here. Animator is not able to do much with it yet.
Ooh, look at this from Lucy. I'm liking this. This is kind of good to make sure that their team is ready in a poor position to get things started and then start to the DM there. That's kind of good. I like that a little bit. Although it's not. Oh, it is actually working out for them. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. Oh,
But
no!
he misses it.
Oh, no! Oh, that's embarrassing.
It's not what you want to see.
Fireball. Oh, no. Fireball misses the goal. Oh.
Goblin Jack's back the other way, threatening, but
Huge air shot from Fireball, though. He's rectifying his miss, though. Let it be known.
Anime lovers showing their strengths here. Average over to Bluetooth. Bluetooth, good pipe jump. Gets
Huge air shot
fired
from
by
Cyclops guy.
Cyclops
Oh my
yeah.
goodness, Cyclops. Woo! Oh,
Cringy
and
with the
guess who's the
breakaway?
breakaway king of the night? Wait, hold on. Who's the defense king? Average is. He's already on duty. Trying to go for an outside defense there just a little bit. And it looks like this is going to be going good for the Goblin Jacks here. I'd say this is about a goal, but unfortunately it's not. Lucy and their outside defense and everybody on the blue team was able to just successfully defend that goal and kill everybody on the red team. Oh my god. And now Bluetooth's trying to pick up the ball, but it's not going to quite work. But oh my god, it doesn't matter. We have DM, we've got splash, but we got pressure coming out from the blue team. This pressure could be anyone's game. And if the red team gets started, which I think they're probably going to do right now, they're going to be able to probably put blue team in a position that's going to be a little difficult considering that they're just starting to spawn and go into an outside defense currently. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen here, but unfortunately, they're not able to find that goal. Whew, that splash from average. Whoa, boy. And it looks like Lucy is gonna get it with an insta-det all the way up into the air and into the goal.
Yeah.
Well, that was a huge turn of events right there, Shears.
Yeah. Incidents from mid, a great way to convert a defense into a quick offense. And Lucy showing that off right there. For any of you who are first-time viewers, an incident is where you rocket jump on the ball and pick it up in the same tick.
Oh, that steal from Fireball. Oh, he tries to go for it right away.
Black Ops guy down the side ramp. And pass back to Cringy. Cringy with the pipe down. Good jump. Over to Tomato Tom.
Ooh, this is
Cringy
good
gonna
from Tom.
pipe
I like
average
this.
out of the way.
I like this a lot. Yeah, that's how it's done. That is how it's done.
10 seconds.
Yep. Textbook pass to pass there from Goblin Jacks.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and with Tomato Tom delaying just a little bit above the goal there and controlling his descent to make sure that he could, at the right time, DM when he needs to, ensured his ability to not only pass to Exer, but also do whatever he could as Exer was going in for the goal.
Yeah, another long round here, Crutch. It's only 3-2 with 2 minutes 40 remaining.
I know. And it looks like Tomato Tom had an opportunity there to go for the goal, but decided otherwise. He's been landing on those ramps and passing it off instead of really doing anything. And it's a little interesting to see the theory kind of play out there.
Yeah, Tomato Tom playing very unselfishly, passing it off a lot. I do want to see him go for a goal a couple times here, but he's gonna.
Oh no!
Oh,
Fireball
that's
just decimated Tomato Tom's pass.
Yeah, Enemy Lovers forcing the error there from Tom, and that's going to put them up 4-2 in this round too.
Yeah, it looks like the blue team is attempting to pull, but it ends up spawning lower, and the lower ends up kind of being sort of a null sort of lower. No one really ends up getting it. Really, if you want to think about it, though, it kind of goes to the red team there for a second because, you know, they're the ones who actually really ended up getting it lower if you think about it, since it bounced all the way up. Cringy trying to find something here, going for Cyclops. That's the pass he's looking for, I suppose. Oh, and that shot from average now. Oh, wow, Cringy. Okay, just gotta pick it up, huh? All right, Cringy.
Oh my god.
No, never mind. Oh, never mind twice, I guess. It looks like Exer's got on lockdown there with the rebound.
Tom jumped it up to mid there with the jack, and Lucy airshot him away from the jack. And Tom airshot Lucy into the ground.
I know!
Which eventually led to that goal. Just a really funny exchange there.
Yeah, crazy, man. Just crazy.
I love this game mode, man. Bluetooth coming away with it. It's a loose ball. Lucy gonna recover.
I don't know what Lucy's up to here. I think they're just gonna end up giving it to the Goblin Jacks and not really thinking about that one, it seems. Oh, this is great from Goblin Jacks. Here comes the DM. And the bomb! It looks so good, but unfortunately gets splashed by Fireball, and now it's on Tom to find somebody to give it to. Cringy is like basically low on HP, 14 HP.
Yeah, somehow he like maneuvered his way through all
Yeah,
that
it was like
without
perfect
dying.
almost. Oh, this could be a situation, either a goal,
But he misses.
Oh, it could be a goal still. Yep,
Okay.
It's a goal for sure. And Shears, I think you're right. It looks like this might be an animated Lovers map.
Yeah, it's their map pick, and they're showing why. 2-0 to Enemy Lovers, threatening to take it 3 rounds to nothing here in map 2.
Begins in 10 seconds.
See if Goblin Jacks can adjust and take it back. Lucy winning the fight lower.
This is
Just
really
losing
good for
average.
anime lovers if they can get people in their line of sight for passes right now and to start DMing. Where's
Yep,
the
here
DM? We
they are.
gotta get the DM up here, guys, and there it
average
is.
knocked 2 players away from goal after passing it off.
There it is.
That's what you want to see.
10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
4, 3, 2,
Stacking 3 soldiers lower once again are Enemy Lovers. Well, sorry, 2 soldiers.
Tomato Tom is doing a little T-tap panacea there, I see, huh?
Enemy Lovers continuing this trend of heavy lower pressure. Just trying to make sure Cringy has no chance to get it, so he gets stopped dead by Bluetooth. And Goblin Jacks unable to adapt so far. Easy dribble in goal for average.
Mission begins.
This might end up going all the way to arena here. I'm mesmerized right now.
Yeah,
And
anime
I kind
lovers.
of turned this around pretty quick from the last
They're
round.
playing
Last
with a
round
lot of
slow.
momentum.
Oh no, it's just Fireball now. He almost got stolen from too. He doesn't even know it, I bet.
They say it's even in other game modes. It's hardest to hit players who aren't looking at you. And Exer trying to get that steal from Fireball does not work out.
Oh, this is looking really good right now. Average could have probably been waiting for it, but he's doing a more high percent play here, trying to DM everybody. Stay that pressure, get that pressure on. Oh, no, Cringy, the king of breakaways, finds it, I believe. And he does find it. Oh, man.
Mission begins.
Goblin
They could have
Jacks.
had that, too.
Goblin Jacks trying to show they're not out of the set. Another duel. Exer losing this upper duel against Fireball. Tom in to clean up. It gets pulled straight to Cringy. But anime lovers will recover. I say that, but Tom gets 2 kills and sets up the offense for his team. Exer running out of options, and it'll end up in anime hands.
I'm liking this a lot from Fireball. Oh, wow, that's brutal. Fireball probably really thought you had that there. And
Oh my
no,
God.
Exer just, oh, man. That
Exer-
hurts so much.
Exer got surfed
Yeah.
at the last moment and threw it off at his aim, but it bounced off the slope above goal and straight
Yep.
down to the net.
Yeah.
That is some plot armor right
Yeah,
there.
that is some real plot armor right there.
The scriptwriters decided
It's the kind of
Goblin
armor
Jacks are
you
gonna
want,
stay in
you
this
know?
game.
It's not like
Yeah.
the armor like Jock armor, you know? You want that kind of armor.
plot armor notably very lightweight. Exer looking for a sink bomb. Gets it off the right shelf. Off the sidewall.
Oh,
But
this is not going to go down for him, unfortunately.
yeah, very clean. Just doesn't quite come back.
Oh, Tomato Tom. Oh, wait, no, that was Cyclops guy with the speed shot. Yeah, oh my god. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Cyclops is a gamer right now, showing us that he is truly the MLG Modern Warfare 2 War Master.
Yeah, I
True
believe.
meme master.
I think that game fits Cyclops guy's personality. I would associate with him with the original Modern Warfare 2 for sure. But as I say that, Cringy, another breakaway.
Oh, wow, okay, alright.
And the plot armor comes through.
It
Goblin Jacks
thickens.
are on the board.
The plot armor thickens.
Ooh.
Who knew that
Just
the
like
armor had
pudding.
the ability to thicken itself?
It's reactive armor. It's like
Yeah,
those
reactive.
things they put on tanks.
Yeah, it turns itself into tungsten or something, you know?
They're absorbing the explosions, rolling with the punches.
Yeah.
And aim lovers will get the ball first this time, though.
Oh, that's brutal.
Average pre-fired by Exer, and Goblin Jacks will get it. Cringy trying to get for a cheeky pass, but Cyclops guy runs out of time to get rid of it. The anime lovers say your time has expired.
They're doing some pretty good pressure, but unfortunately, they're really falling, though, in this DM situation. They probably could have had that if only the DM was more in their favor. And it looks like it's definitely going to go to the Goblin Jacks, who are probably going to pick up a goal here soon. I could see them giving it over to Exer, and Exer's probably going to go for something himself here. I wouldn't be surprised, but he finds the pass now over to Cringy, who finds a pretty good opportunity, but unfortunately, someone either splashed him, or he just did a nice little baby jump there and blocked it. I don't know which, but
Yeah, good defense by
It is what
Average
it
there
is.
either way. Yeah. Anime
Bluetooth
lovers.
here looking for it. Oh, there the steal coming on up from the red team. And it's really good. The red team is in position. Even if Tomato Tom couldn't get that off, they were in position to go ahead and DM just in case. They were all on that shelf there, ready and waiting to do whatever needed to be done.
Yeah, Cringy can't even make it to mid, honestly. This 3-player pressure from anime lovers continue to work lower, but Goblin Jacks actually convert off it.
Yeah, crazy.
Mission begins.
Yeah, anime lovers left with very low health from winning the fight positionally, but can't convert it and ultimately lose it.
Oh, okay, all right. We're getting some. I don't know. Okay, all right, Lucy.
Got spawned lower through top and easy panacea goal for Lucy.
Yeah. I
She'll
guess
take it.
no one was really taught to do anything about that. I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, cringy breakaway time. I don't know. Looks like the blue team is going to be resupping here, though. Someone's going to be resupping here. A little bit of outside defense from Average right now. Back to goal, though. Whole blue team trying to come back to goal. The position of the blue team is not great right now, I'd say, but it doesn't matter. Average is the man to defend it.
Yeah. #1 defender for anime lovers so far. And he's going to take it back the other way.
Oh, that
Doesn't
sink
hit
did
the
not
sink.
go the way that Average
Yeah.
wanted it to. And Bluetooth's pipe didn't go the way that he wanted it either. This is looking really bad right now for enemy lovers, but they might be able to find an opportunity since everybody right now is trying to do an out to defense on the Goblin Jacks team here. It's just gonna keep going. They're gonna just keep trying it, and they finally find it. The position was all over the place. People were resupping. People were kind of too far forward, currently too far forward. It was just everywhere, you know. Goblin Jacks was vulnerable in that moment. Looks like top is no one's at top right now except for Lucy
both
now.
teams attempting to
Bot was
pull.
kind of be given over to blue team here. I like this from blue team. They need to get it over to Average before he gets spotted and gets destroyed, and that's just it.
Yeah, it
Not
should
fast
be.
enough.
Oh,
Oh, the catapult coming on over from the blue team here. I think Cringy might end up getting this. He might get it. Oh no, that's embarrassing. No. But I understand, you know, like getting that catapult there is pretty smart for the most part. But you got to remember, Cringy's in your game. He's the king of the breakaway, man.
I think that might be just lack of map knowledge, not knowing exactly where that catapult is going to bounce.
It could have very possibly been
Oh,
a
it
lack
just-
of map knowledge there.
Cheesy goal there from Bluetooth.
This is
Finds it
kind
over.
of getting a little out of hand with these kind of goals we're seeing right now. Some panaceas, some weird things going on. Kind of dissolving right now. I think people are getting tired.
This is only map 2. Well, this is map 2. What would map 3 look like? Crutch?
I don't even know, man.
Well,
They
we
have
might be
to
about to
really
find
start
out.
waking up for whatever they've got going on, or really get themselves back in
Oh.
shape. That was really good from Bluetooth there, but unfortunately, oh no, the king of the breakaway. Oh, but also looks like there's already defenders on the blue team's blue team's side. That
Exit
outside
gets
defense right
destroyed
now
by
from Fireball. And I don't know about this. This is looking a little dubious for the blue team here. I've got a really bad feeling red team might be able to find some sort of opportunities. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it
Oh,
looks like a handoff.
beautiful
It's Metal
pass
Tom,
to
and it looks
Tom.
like, oh wow, Average with the splash. Oh no, wait, whoa.
Average in the
And
end with another
interception from
defense.
Average. And the steal again from Exer. Oh, and the air shots. They know everything's on the line, ladies and gentlemen. They know it.
Bluetooth the other way. Average over to Fireball.
And
Fireball.
we're not even down to a minute yet in the game, and these people are playing.
Oh,
to the best
Lucy off the
of-
bottom of the net.
no.
And it's
the
catapulted
catapult-
back to blue side.
Yep, it's gonna go into the blue team's possession here. Oh, is Fireball able to find somebody to pass off to? Yes,
Drawing
he is.
so much attention.
Oh,
Fireball
that air shot
able to shoot
might have been an air shot
defenders
equals
freely.
lose, but Lucy did not realize the situation.
Fireball's killed 2. And Average cleans up the others. And it's
And
going to
there
be
it is.
4-3.
Okay, it's match point right now for anime lovers. Can Goblin Jacks tie this up?
We'll find out real soon here, Crutch.
Tomato Tom with the top. Ooh, yeah, I'm seeing that right now. Average is doing a push bomb, it looks like, or Average is pulling. He is definitely pulling. There was a push and a pull attempt, it seems. And Average with the pull there is able to get the final score of the map. Ladies and gentlemen, it's definitely an average kind of game, I suppose, but anything but, I suppose. And
Yeah, Average's
yeah,
defense really insane, that map.
yeah, he was doing great defense, and honestly, this was the anime lovers map. Honestly, like you can't say anything else other than that. It was their map, right? Like they knew that they were
It was
confident
their
on
map
this map.
pick. And I feel like that's not a great sign for Goblin Jacks going into map 3 here, because I feel like this map plays
Very
pretty
similarly
similarly
to
to Arena.
Yeah, that's right.
And if you're losing on the map that's like Arena, you might lose on the Arena map. So we'll have to see if Goblin Jacks can pull through and adjust. But we do have more TF logs for the second map, which I'm pulling up right now.
All right.
Average
Let's
leading
break
the
down these
scoreboard on
logs.
saves, as expected. He's also leading his team on this as well, and
I
scoring
saw
4
that.
goals. So
Mm-hmm.
really stepping up.
Yep. Bluetooth also stepping up in terms of just all those goals he's been getting too. And look at Eggser's score though. Look at how well Eggser played for his team. Eggser getting seven goals for his team. He's not even getting too many deaths relative to his kills here too. He's doing pretty good. He's doing really, really good. Actually, what's really surprising to know as well, though, is that Tomato Tom on Goblin Jacks has the most frags on his team. He's not even utilizing his tier 6 jumping as much as you might expect. He's really trying to be that team player like we were talking about,
Yeah, Tom not traditionally known as like a DM player, but he's being very selfless, trying to like clean up kills, trying to be a nuisance in the zone.
And here's another thing to think about too. Look at Fireball's GM stats here as well. He's got the most PPM, of course, and he's got a lot of frags. Not the most frags in the server, of course, but it looks like his KD is negative this time around, which might tell us that he might have actually played a little bit more with the ball in mind this time around versus the last time. So perhaps maybe something to change there a little bit. He's still fulfilling that function as team to try and get those kills because he's still fairly far up there on the kills department of things, although Bluetooth is definitely looking like he's covering that while also being the #1 scoring player on his team. But Fireball might have been playing a little less DM-centric and a little bit more centered around ball here. And let's see if the assists kind of suggest that. The assists don't necessarily suggest it, considering the fact that he's only got 1 assist, and in terms of steals, he's only got 0. In terms of balls stolen, though, he has gotten 2 ball steals, which is pretty good. Failed passes and interceptions, though, I didn't actually think about that one. It seems like Fireball was not doing very well with passing off, considering that he was failing failing to get the ball out, because he's got 6 failed attempts to pass the ball, apparently. And then, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's definitely trying to play more close to the ball, because he's got 6 failed attempts, right? So that probably means that he is actually picking up the ball a lot more. Right. And then let's just for funsies look at the first grabs here as well, Shears. We've got Cringy with the 7 first grabs. We've got Bluetooth with 6 first grabs. Eggser with 6 first grabs. Lucy with 5 first grabs. With those top 4 first grabs, that's a lot of first grabs. That means there were a lot of mids we saw tonight for that map, it seems. So yeah, no, I'm. Oh boy, that is quite something, and there's a lot to unpack that we're not even really talking about that could be sort of seen in the logs. So
I mean, at a larger level, I got to bring it back to that round 1 Crutch where Goblin Jacks were up 4 goals to 1 or 4 to 0, and then Bluetooth, the Anime Lovers came back to win it 5-4 in overtime, I think, off the back of 3 goals from Bluetooth. Just very clutch play.
Yeah. Huge. Absolutely huge. And now what we're doing here is about a 5 to 10 minute break, it looks like, potentially. That's what the blue team might want here. So let's see here. Yeah, it definitely looks like they're definitely going to try and go for that 10-minute break or so. We're here on Arena right now, Shears, and honestly, even though Boutique plays a lot like Arena, there are things about Arena where everybody plays this map. It's the Dust 2. It's the process of the pastime community. Everybody plays Arena. Yeah. Everybody knows Arena. This is now everybody's comfort zone, and so now it's all about, okay, who's going to play a better fundamental game here? Yes, Boutique plays very similarly to Arena, but it's not exactly Arena. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Arena 2 is the map that, like, everybody knows the, like, major bombs on. Everybody is constantly everybody at this level is constantly developing and updating their knowledge on what you can do on this map. So offense, defense becomes in a way like this metagame of like it's almost like a fighting game where you're trying to you start guessing and predicting what options the other person is going to use and then selecting the best option to counter that.
Yeah, and here's the thing though, you still have to worry about the execution part of it as well.
Absolutely.
You know? And I know that like there have been players here in the tournament that have been, really working on their execution and have been working on it for a very long time, even outside the tournament for several months, just because they just enjoy playing jump maps and everything else, and Lava Spire, not the team Lava Spire, but the map, but the arena Lava Spire, and a bunch of other things as well, just to kind of go with that. And so I know that, Tomato Tom hasn't really been, grinding and practicing, but we know Tomato Tom is an amazing tier 6 jumper. He's got a lot of knowledge and he's got a lot of practice. If he decides to, he can decide to take a more star player role in his teams and potentially maybe even win this match for his team. It's very possible.
I know Tom, I don't want to make the excuse for him because I don't know if he's dealing with this tonight or not, but I know he has been struggling with internet difficulties on and off. His ping has not always been great. I haven't seen him warping or rubber banding around tonight, so hopefully he's playing at full strength. But did I really cast or curse that? Okay. My producer is trolling me. As soon as I said that, Doctor underscore started telling me Goblin Jacks needed a sub. But that's not true. It's false information.
I want to talk a little bit about how we've been kind of seeing tonight the power that Exer has had on his team. Exer really showing that he is the Grandmaster status player, and I know Exer just loves to play jump maps, and he loves a challenge.
You're talking about perfect execution.
Exactly.
And that's what Exer's been displaying so far. Every time, I feel like every time he touches the jack, he's like making the right play. His jumps have been flawless. This is really hard to do, considering like the kind of jumps he's doing of sync bombs, and so as you said, like really demonstrating that Grandmaster level of play.
Yep, absolutely. I think that there's going to be no doubt about it that Exer is absolutely a Grandmaster for sure. Honestly, I really feel like, I honestly really feel like Exer is putting in a lot of work for his team. Now, from what I understand from some insider knowledge, before I just keep talking about and waxing about Exer's abilities and skill and whatnot, is it seems like the enemy team is definitely ready to go. It's about like a minute or so for them to sort of get ready. So they're kind of ready already. We are going to be waiting on them. But in the meantime, I guess I'm going to keep waxing about Exer here for a little bit. So yes,
yeah,
Exer
go for it.
Has been again doing an amazing job with his just his jumping. He's been always a jumper main, always been interested, always been looking for an intellectual challenge and a challenge that pushes him to his limits in regards to his skill, basically. And so when we're seeing Exer do all these things for his team, it's only simply because he likes the challenge and he's been doing it for a really long time now. It's not just because he's a Grandmaster and he wanted to become a Grandmaster. It's because he's always been like this. He's always wanted to have a challenge and always wanted to sort of rise above and to always be questioning and thinking about things and always try to, well, basically just get better at the game and just, sort of enjoy it from that perspective. So
yeah, right. We have a jumping channel here in the 4v4 Pastime Discord, which all of you are welcome to join if you like this game mode. If you want to try it out, go to pastime.tf, and that includes a link to our Discord. But I digress. I often see Exer post things in the jumping channel of like just clips of the jump maps he's like working on, or difficult jumps that are funny, or funny ways he's found to cheese the jumps. Just like jumping related content, but it's demonstrating from that. I'm seeing him like continuing to like work on his movement tech. That's just so critical to this game mode.
Yep, and the best thing about it too is that if you're new as well, Exer, Danmar, Dorito, Nova, all these players are going to be great sources of knowledge for you to come in and utilize if you're new to playing, you know, pastime, but maybe you've got a little bit of competitive experience and you want to get better at jumping. These people, and also Ultimate Atomic is even available, but you know, all these people are great resources for you to use to learn more about jumping and to ask about techniques and all sorts of other things. So if you're new and you'd like to get into jumping, regardless if you've had that competitive experience or not, come on in and hang out, play some jump maps, and we can teach you things, you know?
Yeah.
With that being said, though, we're ready to go right now. So I think the players are ready. I know our producer's now ready. Everybody's ready to go. It's just now on the players to ready up and get going, essentially, at this point.
Who do you think's taking this, Crutch?
Honestly, I don't know because it's arena. Now, I think it's going to be Goblin Jacks, but I also think that Anime Lovers has shown to be kind of a dominant, not a dominant, but a strong force. I don't think Anime Lovers is going to be able to probably win against Hop on Lava Spire, but I think Anime Lovers have a very good chance.
Match? Yeah.
But the reason why I'm talking about Lava Spire is because it's important, because it's like if Anime Lovers can have a good shot at beating beating Lava Spire more so than Goblin Jacks, then I think that they would end up winning against Goblin Jacks in this matchup. You see what I'm saying? Because like you have to measure them by the standard where, you know, what team's the strongest. Well, it doesn't matter. We're going into this game. Who knows? I might get proven wrong. We'll find out. I've been proven wrong before.
This is map 3 of the semifinals of Anime Lovers on Goblin Jacks. We're on the classic map, Arena 2, and we are live.
Yep, it looks like red team is going to end up getting pop possession a little bit there, but nope, it spawns bottom. So they get it bottom, and now red team is looking to try and pass to somebody. The passes right now looking a little scant. And it's very possible that the blue team might be kind of overextended, but now that the pass is starting to go off here, they might just end up regretting the position. Bluetooth now just trying to get back to the goal. There's only 2 players left now. Can there be any blocks or splashes? Well, it looks like there's now enough time for pass to pass and DM, and I think Goblin Jacks might just end up taking this first goal here if they get the good pressure. But I don't know about this now. It was very, very, very difficult for Cyclops Guy to be able to get that, but it was definitely possible. Unfortunately, Fireball absolutely destroyed him.
Cringy flies in, though.
Whoa, Cringy, known for all those kinds of steals and interceptions and breakaways. Coming on in with that, and Cyclops Guy gets his revenge on the blue team!
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
And Goblin Jacks take the first goal.
5, 4.
Really good pass to pass, converting off that Cringy steal. And that's what they need. They need that X factor. Tano Tom contributing it there with the Market Garden run to Fireball. Just going to take it back, loop off of the shelf, over to Exer. Threatening bomb,
Nice
dribbles.
Good DM. Fantastic pressure. Oh my goodness. There you go.
And perfect finish by Cringy. Cringy's pipe jumps, I have to say, they're looking a lot sharper than Bluetooth's right now. Bluetooth's been a bit inconsistent on those pipe jumps so far. And Cringy's just looked perfect on them. Here he is again. Another pipe down. Gets blasted away by Bluetooth this
Wait a
time.
minute. Wait, is this a free goal? It was almost... Fireball was inattentive there for a second. You didn't realize Cringy might have been able to score the goal there.
Remedies it just in time. Tom surfing back over to his side. Just going to dump it towards his spawn, where his team will arrive out of the gates. Over to Cringy, through dark, collecting those pills. Over to Cyclops Guy, but he misses this time.
But Cyclops definitely had that if he didn't miss it. That was a really, really good attempt.
They say you have to put the ball in the goal to score, Crutch.
Yeah, they really do, don't they? Oh no, Fireball trying to take something out of Cringy's book, but not quite getting it there at that timing. Everyone was on top of it from Red Team. The resources have not yet been exhausted completely from Red Team, although they are starting to go ahead into spawn. There's still a little bit of pressure coming out from blue team, but it doesn't matter here. It looks like, oh, Cyclops guy gonna try and find someone to pass off to, considering that he just got shot down into the ground. Now it's Time giving over to Exer, who's gonna look for a pass on to Cringy, and Cringy's gonna be able to pick up that goal with all the pressure and everybody dead on the blue team. That is another goal for the Goblin Jacks.
Yeah, the Goblin Jacks pass to pass. This is another hot start for them. I remember they started Mac 2 this way, but ultimately lost the first round. They want to keep this momentum going. It's just Cringy alone, and he's going to have to dump it back. Looking high for Exer. Exer looking for a sink bomb. Off the shelf.
Look at that sink bomb.
Actually,
Whoa!
head bounces off of the beam,
No.
and Lucy reads it.
Lucy.
It's going to go back the other way. Doing the average bomb.
I like it. Yeah, that's exactly what they need to get on the board right now.
Yep.
Position of Goblin Jacks was all over the place, and the resources were already spent in spawn, and there's only one player there.
Now it's Goblin Jacks' time to counter jump up,
Oh,
but that
look at
leads
that.
out them out of position to defend. Nobody home there, and that's a quick 2 goals from Anime Lovers. Lucy annihilated it early. That'll give Goblin Jacks a numbers advantage. Average is blasted into the spawner, but it's ultimately Anime Lovers who come away with it.
Oh no, he didn't get his. Oh, Cyclops guy did not Cyclops guy, but Average there did not get what he wanted with his dribble. That's unfortunate, and now it's over to the Goblin Jacks. What's Cringy gonna do here? He's looking for a pass. All Exer sinks have been great tonight. Whoa! Oh, that's a little embarrassing. That's a little embarrassing. This might be a free goal for Anime Lovers. I think Exer's intention was to pass to somebody, but unfortunately, whoever he was passing to ended up dying, and then, well, that happened, so, yeah.
Oh.
Top control
like,
going right now over to the red team, it looks like. Unfortunately, the pole now to the
Oh
shelf.
no, okay, Cringy
Huge air shot from
denying
Cringy.
another scoring threat.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like the Goblin Jacks have like worked so hard, but yet for their goals.
Oh, another Exer sink potentially? Nope, unfortunately not.
Just gonna elect to loop back around.
Cyclops guy here. I think he should elect to go for it, but perhaps it'd be better since there's a blocker there. But there's nobody up, and now it's just Exer, and Exer's probably saying, "Where's my team?"
Cringy there to oblige, but stolen by Average. We go over to Lucy.
Great pressure right now from Anime Lovers. This is great for them. Yep, and that's a free goal right there with that great pressure in DM.
It's looking like a repeat of Boutique so far, with Goblin Jacks losing this early lead in goals here in round 1.
It definitely looks to be that way, Shears.
Dominant top mid from almost Fireball
Go
almost
on in for
throwing
the
it away.
fantasy. Okay. Alright. I respect it. Oh, wow. I mean, you gotta respect that, too. That air shot from Tom. That absolute denial. Oh, I almost feel like Average could have gotten that interception.
Pass to pass here again, but Average reading the dribble. Lucy with
Oh,
their
that
low
breakaway,
health.
though. Wow, Tom with that garden, though.
Exer juking away from the blue
This pressure from blue team is so great. If they can get the ball here, they might... Nope, it's not going over to blue team. At least not yet, potentially. If there's still good pressure here, and maybe interception, it might not be able to happen. It is Cyclops guy here now, and there is an air shot. They need that air shot. Oh my god! No way! Oh my god, Average. Anything but Average.
And Anime Lovers are going to steal that round 1 away. A lot of like...
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Several like very cheap goals for them, where they caught a breakaway or a lucky bounce. And Goblin Jacks, you got to just shake that off and try to continue playing your game.
Alright, so now let's see if Goblin Jacks can convert this with this pressure. The pressure was not too good there. Cyclops guy dying to fall damage, and it looks like they're going to be able to get started here on the blue team. I'm not so sure about the sink. It might have been a little bit better to actually like do a small baby jump into the goal. That could have actually made it as well. Doesn't matter though. They got the DM and they got Bluetooth there. It's higher percent to go off of that pass.
Mm-hmm. And the Lovers looking to continue that momentum from the first round. Now at 6 unanswered goals.
Tomato Tom getting counter jumped right now on top. Bot possession going down over to Cringy. Cringy looking for something cheeky here, maybe. I don't know. It's Cringy. Here comes Tomato Tom. He's a tier 6 jumper. He could have probably made it happen. Who knows? But it doesn't matter. Oh, Exer going on in. What a fantastic bomb from Exer. Fast in on the ramp and then fast out into the goal.
That's been a hallmark of the Goblin Jacks offense so far, is getting that super speed with very good wall shots and then good jumps off the surf ramps.
I've been noticing.
Very low health.
Oh, well, look at that. Fireball just finds a nice free goal there. The position of the Goblin Jacks was all over the place.
That was just a DM win on the mid-fight.
Pretty much, honestly.
Like, Enemy Lovers were all healthy after that, all 4 up, and then Goblin Jacks was 2 dead and 2 limping back to the spawn room.
Oh,
which
nice
means no defense.
average.
Fireball
looking for a pass here. Has to try and DM awkwardly here. That's a brutal DM situation for Fireball, actually. Now, there could be a lot of pressure coming on out from Red Team here.
Average missing his lock-on. That'll lead to Cringy picking up. Hits an insta-det.
Oh, Cringy.
Threatens goal.
Threatening that goal there.
Yep.
From the floor.
Tomato Tom.
If the pressure here is good, then Exer's bomb will not be in vain. Oh, I don't know about this. It could be anyone's Jack right now. And it's still the Red Team's Jack. No, Cringy. Oh, no. He's going to try and threaten a little bit, but it doesn't quite work for him. It's good thing that you passed it back there. And now here comes the resets, and now this loose ball is going to be huge. Wow! Okay, the speed up from Tomato Tom. If Cringy can find somebody, and he can, he's still keeping it in the Goblin Jacks' possession. This is huge for them. The pressure is massive.
The second efforts there are making that offense work for Goblin Jacks, refusing to just hanging on desperately to possession there, and it works out for them.
I know. Oh,
bad
dang,
turnover
son.
from Tom.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like Average might have had something if he decided to be a little risky and bold there. I'm not sure what he can do on floor, but if he got a good surf, maybe something could have happened. I don't know.
Fireball
this is great from Fireball. He gets robbed though, and now he's gonna die from fall damage, and now it's just the 3 players on the blue team. Can the Goblin Jacks capitalize off of this and pressure them hard? They can indeed, and it looks really good. Here comes Exer into the score, gets denied
though.
And that messes up his crosshair. Oh god, that splash is incredible.
Yeah, just for a second.
And wow, Cringy on the floor. That's like a Pop-Tart moment almost, you know? Now done these days by Danmar, but yeah, Pop-Tart would have went for things like that too.
Cringy just flies in and picks up the ball and takes a leisurely stroll into the blue net. Everybody missing the spawn.
Yeah, it was weird. What a weird mid.
Exer's surfing the ball.
Get that? Not gonna get this, is he?
It's getting goofy.
What is going on? This is some real beef from everybody right now. I feel. Oh no. Okay. All right. All right.
Goblin Jacks trying to tap into their inner whimsy after that Cringy goal, and not working out for them, but looking better than round 1 at least.
Yeah, it's sloppy play from a lot of parties involved. I feel kind of sloppy there.
Surfing.
Oh, okay, alright. Is there gonna be a bomb coming from Cyclops? Oh, into a dribble. It looks really good. Now that was a huge thing for the Goblin Jacks. They might be able to pick up this round. They are on a match point right now, Shears. It looks like Fireball is gonna take the early top position, and now it looks like Cyclops guy is counter jumping top to make sure he's securing it for his team. He does secure the goal. It was Carnage at bot, it looks like, with Bluetooth dead. Tom trying to find someone to pass it off to, an Exer dunking into the goal. That is the first round going to Goblin Jacks in this map.
Yeah, and looking a lot better after that round 1. Playing a little weird in that round, which maybe threw Enemy Lovers off. Maybe that's what they needed. Maybe they need to play a little off meta to do some strange things, and it seems to be working.
This is looking very strong, but unfortunately, they're not going to be able to get the ball there. I don't know how the ball didn't magnet to the red team there.
Oh, Exer hitting
nice
a speed
shot,
shot.
but doesn't get it though. Exer. Oh, that was so close.
Some early chances here. And Miller is back the other side. And Bluetooth gets jackhammered at the last minute, but
this is
nobody's
really
left.
good for anime lovers.
Mission begins in
They're going to take goal 1. Lucy trying to cause problems at the enemy
Ooh,
spawn.
Cyclops guy yoinking the pack bot there, and it looks like they're gonna end up playing bot 2 players there. A pull coming over from someone. I don't know who pulled it there. It looks like, oh no, Average. Did Average pull that? I don't know who pulled it.
mission begins in 10
I'd probably
Ah.
assume that Average pulled the ball there.
Here, watching this for the first time. A polar
Here comes a
approaches
pull
when-
from blue team.
Yeah.
2 pulls
So-
coming out.
You see how the ball is just not dropping straight down. It's getting pulled or pushed over to the side. That happens if you shoot a rocket at the upper ball spawner at the correct time. So that's what, if you're confused what we mean when we're saying push or pull, that's what's happening. Anyway,
Oh,
great steal
nice
from Exer.
Here comes,
Oh,
wow,
gets
that air
rejected
shot
by
though
blue
from
team.
Bluetooth.
The drive
Oh, back
by.
into a garden though from Exer. Cringy, looking for someone to pass it to. Cyclops guy, no man, I get it. Like it's not gonna be throwable by the time that it gets to him, and he's probably gonna end up getting shot. But if he had enough
Oh,
health, it would
Exer
be good.
with
Never
the loose
mind.
ball gets air
That
shot
would
at
have
the
been really
last
good
moment,
from
though.
Exer.
And Anime Lovers will recover. Bluetooth
Ah,
Trying
doesn't
to
get
lay
his
a
pipe
pipe
jump.
off the sign. I've never seen that before. That would be crazy. Not able to hit that tech though.
Ooh.
Tomato Tom. Cringy with a lot of speed off that side ramp.
Oh, I like this from Cringy. Definitely giving a very, very credible threat to the blue team. And the DM is so huge right now, it's free
Exer
almost.
nuking.
Yep, great patience from Tomato Tom to make sure that he was going to get that goal. Didn't throw it in too early, it looked like. And that was great pressure, great DM coming from the Goblin Jacks. I am not liking right now what Average is doing on this mid. It looks like it's going to go to the Goblin Jacks bot and top.
Oh, they
but wait a
give it to
minute.
Lucy.
Oh no!
Last
He
second
gets slashed
splash.
from the goal, rather from the middle.
That looked to be a sure goal.
It almost did, yeah. Honestly, it really looked like it was going in the favor of Goblin Jacks for a second there, but now it looks like the blue team's got possession, regardless of all the circumstances. And that is not that was a handoff attempt, but it didn't quite go the way. Oh no, it did not go the way that they wanted it to. And Fireball is looking to, I guess, do something. Maybe get back to
Gonna
his team.
cycle it back, yeah. Bluetooth looking for an option. Lucy standing on her Russian. She's gonna throw it back again. Bluetooth's not ready for it though. This is a loose ball scenario. Bluetooth desperately trying to do what he can.
This is basically free for the Goblin Jacks here. Yeah, a lot of people were either out of position or dead there in that situation.
3,
As you said there in map 2, we're starting to see the decision making get a little sloppy here.
Oh no, Exer was DMing. That's not the guy you want to hit up there. And Cringy, even though he was a little weak, probably had enough time to find somebody else. But I think someone else was kind of coming in too. So if only he was a little bit more patient and had the courage, he could have maybe got the hell into the ball and.
Oh, what a shot by
Well,
Exer.
never mind what I was gonna say. That air shot though. Oh, that's looking pretty good right now. And then Cringy's full. He's going in. Here comes that DM from Cringy though.
Oh, beautiful play.
The pressure in DM is just huge right now on the side of Goblin Jacks.
Yeah, I thought Cringy would have scored that, and I think blue team thought that too. That bomb capturing their attention, and
Oh,
Exer
this
able
is
to
so good.
able
This
to
is so
confirm
no.
it.
Oh wow. I bet you the idea Exer had in his mind was, okay, I'm gonna wait for him to kill that guy, and then I'm gonna go for the goal. Fortunately, it's too
Beautiful
slow.
surf by Bluetooth. Exer back to defend though. Minotom. Here's that fast bomb off the side ramp. Exer off the top of the goal, and he's going to loop that back in.
This round, right now, the Goblin Jacks are on fire in this round. Can anime lovers come back and find their footing? The top is kind of going to the Goblin Jacks right now, but bot is in the possession of blue team anime lovers.
Very low health on
Fireball
red
looking
right
for a
now.
pass here. Who's going to look for another pass here? Here comes the goal. That's the attempt. He got splashed by Cyclops guy. Yet another
Fireball
attempt though.
missed.
And there's another goal from Average. It looks like they are not giving up
third effort.
anytime soon.
10 seconds.
Yeah. I think they had a better mid fight that time.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to have a better mid fight again. Lucy
Again?
coming away with it. Anime lovers are making
giving
the
it
right
back over to
adaptations,
somebody.
I think.
Oh, this is looking like a red team sort of thing here. This could be the round for Goblin Jacks. I'm liking Cyclops guy going for his classic death bomb. Unfortunately, not able to get it to connect.
Over the Cyclops. Narrowly dodging an air shot. Cringy low health has to pass it off. There's that fast bomb off the ramp, but they're splashed it this time.
Yep. And now everybody on red team is dead. This is good for red team to some extent because as long as they have enough time to get their spawners, this means that they're going to have good defense and maybe even have an opportunity to, of course, now pick up the ball. Yep, pick up the ball. That's right. And now they're all pressuring and DMing now too. This is looking really good. Exer tries to go for a really cheeky little extender there. Doesn't quite get it, but it's okay. Cyclops guy is in and ready to go. Like I said, that pressure is exactly what they needed there at the very end. That conversion was huge, and now it looks like this could be in the court of the Goblin Jacks. They only have to win one more round.
Mission begins.
And,
Yeah, one more round and they'll secure their spot in grand finals, and anime
Well,
lovers will fall to play
I
the
might be proven
fourth place
wrong here,
house
folks.
against.
I think the Goblin Jacks might end up getting this. I don't know. I mean, it's anyone's game.
Yeah, they're making the right adaptations. Tom gets a risky pass through to Cringy, and it does not ultimately work out for them. Anime lovers now with possession. Over to Lucy, but gets stuffed by Cringy. Fireball doing a lot of work.
That is a really long delay time, and now whatever that the red team wants to go for at this point, it might be pretty good because it looks like Fireball's already out. Never mind. I was gonna say the Fireball might
They're getting mogged
not
by
have enough
Exer
time to
and
respond
Tom.
here. Yeah, that's some pretty good pressure. I think they were all thinking, hey, Fireball's dead, we can all pressure now. You know, that's probably what they were thinking. Because that was a pretty late death from Fireball.
3,
They all jumped forward to try to catch Cringy too and use those resources perhaps in an ill-advised way. Fireball with two low health players in front of him, but his team not up in time to continue that offense in their zone. They're just going to cycle it back. Big top mid pressure presence from Goblin Jacks. That's what you want to see. Average jumping in to break that up, but will die for his troubles.
Oh, apparently he splashed it there, and now it's probably going to go over to the red team.
Yeah, enemy lovers not able to
Oh,
have
yeah,
much
interesting.
possession in the opposing end so far. Tom just awkwardly waddling around to the ball.
Actually, it's kind of optimal here, to be honest.
The waddle max. And
He's
it's going to go
being
to
a massive
Exer.
distraction, and Exer is probably going to go in for the goal here if he gets it again. Oh, and he does try to get it again, but Fireball's on the case already, and Tomato Tom's going to have to go ahead and rebound for his team. Cyclops guy looking for another pass as well. Oh no, it's free for Bluetooth? It's definitely free for Bluetooth.
Yeah, enemy lovers very good at converting off these plays in the neutral area.
I'd say so.
I don't know, I'm starting to bring like hockey terminology into it. I've been watching a lot of hockey lately, and it looks like we do have a pause.
Oh
Mo-
god. It's a pause. We're frozen in time. Is this like a Kibble Bites pause bomb kind of moment right here?
It'd be a tactical pause.
Okay.
Okay.
They definitely need this tactical pause right now, considering the fact that they are so close to getting inside of grand finals. They need to change something. What needs to be changed right now for anime lovers, do you think?
I think they need to. I don't know what the solution is on defense. I think the Goblin Jacks are playing very good pass to pass, and I don't know, that's very hard to defend against. I guess I don't know what the solution is, but I know what the goal should be is I think the goal should be like more possession in the Goblin Jacks side of the map by anime lovers, because that's what the Goblin Jacks are doing. They're possessing the ball. They have a lot of time with the Jack in the anime lovers side, and that time with the ball allows teammates to murder them and set up goals for the Goblin Jacks, and anime lovers need to do that. What do you think anime lovers need, Crutch?
Honestly, I think that one thing that they were doing pretty well in Boutique maybe might have been like their mids. I think the mids are probably going to be pretty important. I think mids are just a huge thing about this game, but honestly, you just have to have a good mid. And here on Arena, like basically the mids go in about I want to say they go in a few different ways. There's like for top stuff, you either see a pull towards your side, a push, you see a pull towards a shelf, or you're gonna see like a 3 soldier top mid, or you're gonna see like a win strat, right? We haven't even really seen that many win strats either, which is weird to me because it's like, I mean, win strats are very threatening, you know? Like if you start doing them, everybody on the enemy team is gonna just start sitting at their goal because they kind of have to. Like,
Yeah, that's a good point. I think it's worth trying. I think anime lovers have the mechanical skill to start going for them. Even if it doesn't work, you make it something the enemy team has to start thinking about on mid fights, and that splits their attention, right?
one thing that I've been seeing a lot of teams do that I'm not a big fan of, but I think it's definitely working to a pretty good effect is like pulling to shelf. I see that a lot these days, like all the time now. I see everybody
Yeah.
always pulling to shelf.
I think you saw average attempt that earlier.
Yeah,
in this
like
match.
nobody's playing top like 3 soldiers like they should be. No one's like that's like the principal thing to do basically. Like no one's really doing that. Like no one's. I just feel like even in pugs, I'm seeing so many people pull to shelf. Everybody is doing it. Everybody is always just pulling to shelf constantly, and I don't know, like maybe that's where the meta is right now. But you know, at the same time, I don't know who's doing it more on either team, but I am starting to sort of notice that. And I think that, you know, maybe let's just get like some win strats up in here. Just like I know win strats are kind of cringe and people can air shot you, but like I think they're threatening. I think you should definitely have somebody attempt a win strat and attempt to, you know, have that become a factor in the game. I think it's just like conditioning from pugs where it's just like, yeah, people win strat all the time and people always get the air shots or whatever, or it's like, oh, you know, the win strats are they're too lame to do, don't do them, and it's just like I don't know, man. Like I think the win strats could be at least good from a possession perspective, you know. That's how I think about it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like what I would say to them on defense. It's just like the Goblin Jacks are.
They're keeping the ball and they're DMing very, very well. In that situation, it's either you have to DM them back better,
Oh,
or
we are back live again though.
yeah,
Hold that thought.
yeah, or they gotta prevent the situation, you know.
Bluetooth hitting a good pipe jump. Gets air shot though. And Exer looking for extender. Hits it, but just passes off. Cringy off the ramp. Over to Tom. Here's that pass offense. Cringy spamming.
It's
players
looking
from
really
afar.
good for the Goblin Jacks here.
Average and Lucy on single digit health.
Yeah.
And Eggs are just going to throw it in for free.
It's possible what they might want to do is they might want to try to just sort of avoid the damage in general and just keep an eye on where the ball is and be stoic about it, right? And then try to like splash the goal, you know? But it's tough. That's another option I guess they can try and go for. It requires a lot more faith, I guess, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Exer gonna recover on the Goblin Jack side. Cringy looking for a pass, having trouble finding it. Over to Tom. Found to Exer. Exer off the fence. Loops around, and that's that
I don't know
grandmaster
about this
scoring
one
sense.
here, Shears. It's looking pretty strong right now for the Goblin Jacks. They really
Okay, this
need...
is where the pause happened.
Yeah, this is where that pause happened.
We'll see if anime lovers can
Notice
pull it
these little
together.
skirmishes on the shelf too, though, by the way. There's some skirmishes on the shelf as much as there's things going down bottom and top, it seems.
And they're
Hey,
going to
look
go
at
the
that.
goal
Lucy
immediately
has a
off
good
that
goal
pause.
there.
Yeah. So this might be the momentum swing they need. A little tactical pause by anime lovers, I believe. And it seems to be working. Average trying to come away with that. Ultimately land for Goblin Jack. So Lucy with a steal, though, and a second
my
consecutive goal.
Well, I think the tactical pause kind of helped them reset here a little bit and figure something out.
Absolutely. They're looking like...
Two top right now from red. Going
don't
over
wanna
to the
say a
favor
different
of
team,
the blue
but-
team. Looking great for blue team. Get that pressure going. I don't like that. I don't like that he threw it back.
Crunchy's
Average was in, ready to
almost
hold the
scored
ball.
off that. Yeah.
If Average could have held the ball for like a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of time there, I feel like he might have been able to like stop this from happening where the red team now is like kind of in position to try and pressure and, you know,
Oh no,
grab
that's
the
a
ball.
dangerous ball.
Oh, this is really dangerous right now for the blue team. They just have such a hard time getting started right now. I have a bad feeling that it might just go to Goblin Jack somehow, but this is looking great from Bluetooth getting started in this way. This is definitely good for anime lovers. Anime lovers has to find somebody to pass it off to.
Oh, but
Gets destroyed by
Bluetooth gets
Cringy.
nuked.
I know, I saw. Oh no! Oh, the breakaway king!
Oh,
Here
no.
he goes! Oh no!
Cringy, using that game sense, identifies the throwback, punishes it hard.
Yeah, I do not
Anime
like
lovers on their
throw-
last legs.
I've been getting livid with people throwing back the ball all the time because this just happens all the time. Not even in the tournaments, but even in pugs too. People just throwing it back constantly. Oh, I just wish it wasn't a thing, Shears.
Yes. Tomato Tom to cover. Exer jumping back to his own side.
If Cringy won the fight pop, he might find a time to maybe give it to somebody else. Wow,
Cyclops
this is in for Cyclops.
finding the
This is
hole
it.
in the defense.
Wow,
and
that is
and
it
that
from
is
Cyclops.
it.
Oh, wow. Wow, Cyclops. Fantastic jump to finally just cap it out for your team and score that final goal. Shears, what an amazing set of games that we just watched together. I mean, this last map was definitely more in the favor of Goblin Jacks, I think, but man, did we really see anime lovers show up on Boutique, though. Like, Boutique was, like, so good for anime lovers. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
oh my god, like, this was something for sure.
Yeah, I think Goblin Jacks definitely proving that they are the better team on Arena 2. Feels like anime lovers just could not get their offense flowing here on this map. After that first round, like, it looked very dominant from the Goblin Jacks, and that's what you want to see going into grand finals, facing who I presume will be Lava Spire. I haven't actually checked the other game.
I haven't even checked it, and I have so much faith in Lava Spire. I am
Okay.
almost 100% certain.
All right, our producers is on the case.
It just got recorded. It's right there.
Okay,
It's Lava
was it?
Spire.
Did Quad Damage take a map? People wanted-
No, they did not take
Okay.
a map. No.
Okay.
So, yeah, Goblin Jacks is going to be going off to compete against Hop On Lava Spire in the grand finals. We kind of figured that this might happen in the very beginning, but of course, here it is. This is the proof. I was kind of hoping for anime lovers to come out because anime lovers, you know, their score on the board right now is closer to Goblin Jacks, and they were doing fairly well in the tournament. And I know that Lava Spire was kind of even wary a little bit of anime lovers in some regards. Not too wary, since they're very dominant right now, but they know that, you know, that there was a potential maybe for them to you know, take some things against them, some rounds and whatnot. But now it's going all the way down to Goblin Jacks versus Hop On Lava Spire, which we kind of, again, like I said, figured might happen. Now, before we talk about what might happen in the future, which is all speculation, of course, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about these logs. I just linked them in the chat on Twitch and also for Shears here too. Shears, what are you seeing in these logs?
I'm seeing another very solid game from average, 6 goals, 4 assists. I'm saying Tom topping the assist board with 9 assists. It's more than the next two players combined. 4 steals as well from Tom. So continuing to play that really selfless team player role. Also, he's also fragging out a lot again. I know you called that out on Boutique. He's got 48 kills, and next highest on his team is Exer with 49. Cyclops got 6 goals. That's them actually topping the scoreboard for his team. I think
it's surprising.
Yeah. Cyclops guy known for his DM more, but he's really stepping up and contributing on the offense.
I think it makes sense too. When we were watching some of his previous matches and stuff like that, we said to ourselves, hey, Cyclops guy has the ability to show up and do this stuff. He needs to just stop playing that backseat role, and he needs to take a little bit of the initiative. And we're saying that now a little bit about Tom, but maybe in order for Cyclops to do that, Tom kind of has to sort of be the one who's the team player. And Tom is filling the role quite exemplary, I think, from what we've seen so far. So there's that. And, another thing, too, to think about is Exer had also, let's see here. Let me make sure I get this right. Exer had, yes, 5 goals as well in this last game, as well as Cringy. So, I mean, all of the players right now are showing, except for Tom, considering the fact that he's the one that's playing that support role, all of the players right now are really showing themselves right now. And I think that
everyone's contributing on the Goblin Jacks offense. Yeah. And that's what you want to see. The team's firing on all cylinders.
Yeah. And I think that they've found a little bit of a niche here now and figured out, okay, Tomato Tom probably, at least in this game, has to be in this match against anime lovers. Tomato Tom probably has to be our team player. He has to be the fragger. He has to be the guy who's going in for the assists and the saves and the steals and everything to get the ball. Like, Tom is doing amazing work on that front,
Mm-hmm. Do you have any last thoughts on the semifinal before we move into grand finals? Oh, our producer says grand finals will start at 10:30 Eastern, which is in about 24 minutes.
Yeah, so I honestly, all I want to really say is that it's kind of crazy that we're going to be going into grands here, and I don't know if I have it in me to watch this pastime, because it's either going to go one of two ways now, Shears, and this is the brutal truth of it. It's unfortunately going to go one of two ways. It's either going to be a complete washout, or it's going to be some of the best pastime we've ever seen. It's going to be close as ever before. It's going to be either crazy or it's going to be a washout. And I'm on the favor of Hop on Lava Spire. I think that they're either going to absolutely decimate, or it's going to get to the point where it's like sweat and just buckets coming and drenching off of all the players,
The tidal wave of sweat.
And the reason why I'm so in on the Lava Spire crew, again, is just the results that I've been seeing in Pugs and the results that I've been seeing in this tournament with just Danmar and Pulsdog and Speakers and Sage J, and it's just like these guys are almost all like grandmaster level players now, and it's like they basically almost became the 4 grandmaster super team by just simply just working really hard, working their butts off after all this time, and really showing that it's not about grandfathering yourself in or having a name. It's about working really hard and putting your nose to the grindstone and doing those jump maps, getting those labs done when you're in arena offline and labbing those jumps, and hopping on Lava Spire, trying to get better at your air shots, right? Like, and then really sitting down to just sort of think about the game and just approach it from a very, very dead simple, practical, fundamental perspective. And I really believe in Lava Spire, but at the same time, the last time I believed in a team this hard was the last tournament with Alab and Slamborghini, and they didn't win that game. It went to the Sage J team last time, and it was really close, mind you. So we'll see what happens, but I am very, very, very confident within Lava Spire right now. And I know that's going to mean that I'm having a lot of bias towards them to win this, but at the same time, it's just like, I think that their results and their ethic proves. So we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah.
Miracles can and do happen sometimes. And also sometimes you don't see what's really happening internally until you really get to the very end where it really all matters and it's all on the line.
Yeah,
It's going to be on the line
team's
for Goblin Jacks.
That's when team's mental really gets tested, when it's all at stake. We'll see who wins out. I think even if it's not competitive, even if it's a blowout for Lava Spire, I think we will see some top level pastime because
we'll definitely see top level pastime. My concern though is I want to see top level pastime from both teams. That's what I really want to see. But I don't know, man. We'll have to find out if Hop on Lava Spire does end up winning this particular tournament. They have no choice but to promote Danmar and Polstog to GM, maybe even speakers too. So I don't know what's going to happen on that front. And the other thing too is that if that happens, there's also now no excuse for anyone on Goblin Jacks or anyone on any of the other invite teams to be lacking and slacking. We all have to just get better, bring forth what we can muster, bring in an era of merit-based just results, and work together competitively and cooperatively. And I'm going to yap about something here that's kind of unrelated to the upcoming match that I think is going to be very important for everybody. I think people need to hear this.
Okay.
Slamborghini is one of the best pastime players right now in the game. And Slamborghini, this is a little related to what I was talking about, coming together and sort of being competitive and collaborating with everybody. Slamborghini is one of the best players, but he keeps everything that he knows and everything that he does in a vault in his head. He keeps all of his tech in his head, and he keeps things in his head, basically, right? Like, he labs things out a lot, and he doesn't really share it with a lot of people in general. He keeps some things secret, well, probably even a lot of things secret, and he very rarely shares things with people. And I think that that is not the best competitive mindset. It gives you a short-term advantage, and I think that what's going to happen is with the era of Hop on Lava Spire and the era of the Sage Jays and the Danmars and the Speakers and the Polstogs, is we're going to start seeing a lot more people become more open about their strategies, about their techniques and everything, and they're going to start talking about things openly to try and foster better competition so that everybody can play at the top level. And it truly does become all about the sweat and the work for your win, right? Like, a competition is nothing if it's not competitive in some sense, right? Like, you really do need to have that spirit.
It's funny you say that, because like in the lobby post game right now, Goblin Jacks are talking with anime lovers about how to beat the Hop on Lava Spire team. I'm not going to like spoil what they're talking about, but they're doing exactly what you're saying, which is sharing info, talking strategy, and I'm really here for it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has to start doing it, man. And I think that Slamborghini's time as well is limited, because eventually because he's gonna have to constantly be on top of it in order to keep his short-term advantages. Because eventually, these people who are really, really smart and also very, very mechanically skilled now, they're gonna figure this stuff out really quickly. And then eventually, it's gonna be public knowledge and common knowledge to everybody. And then it's gonna get to this point where it's like, well, you gotta start grinding. And and it even changes for casual players like myself, where I've been playing pastime kind of casually for a long time, and only just recently have I started to get back into it from a competitive perspective. And it's just like, wow, I really suck, right? Like, everybody has to start kind of just getting better, and not just better in a sense where it's like, well, we're just keeping up. Like, I think now it's on all of us to just try and get up to the level of Hop on Lava Spire. I think everyone should be empowered by Lava Spire's play, and even by Goblin Jack's play, but I think more particularly Lava Spire's results, we should be empowered by them, we should be uplifted, and we should try to aspire to match that so that we can actually bring good pastime to the spectators and to everybody like watching, right? So I think that that's what I want to see from Goblin Jacks, and I want to see them bring that in heart, I want to see them bring that in spirit, and they haven't been putting in as much time, I feel, other than maybe like Exer and technically Tomato Tom in some regard. But I just really want to see them bring out that spirit, and I want to see this be a really close game, Shears. I really want to see that.
Right. I think the success of anime lovers in this tournament shows that like we're in an age of pastime where chemistry and chemistry's always mattered, but like we're really starting to see like tactics being employed in matches rather than just like everybody is kind of doing what's like purely natural to them. We're starting to see like team cohesion and like team play a greater role, and that's super exciting for me. I love watching the metagame develop, and it's developing towards better communication, teams with stronger communication and better DM and better coordination are the ones that are going to win. Like they're clearly, players are clearly thinking about the game at a deeper and deeper level as they play.
Yeah, so I think we've got like what 15 more minutes now until the next
Yeah,
match.
I
Yes?
think we're going to take a little break here for about 10 minutes. We'll be back at 10:25 with grand finals coverage. It'll be Hop on Lava Spire versus Goblin Jacks, number 1 versus number 2 seed. Will Goblin Jacks retain their title, or will Lava Spire start a new era of top pastime talent? Find out in 10 minutes.